with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're ticked off across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 25th of April 2025. I hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your Friday so far. Beginning the weekend with a very positive note. Profit's doing okay, good stuff indeed. Profit, you know, to be fair, Profit was actually just getting a check up at the doctors, and they're okay, good stuff indeed. So Profit gets to, you know, enjoy. Well, I don't know if Profit wants to actually have to endure Bingo or even Phil's podcast, whatever, but I'm just glad Profit's doing well, you know what I mean? That's the main thing, of course. Thank you very much as well, by the way, to Sunny. So I don't know why notification didn't show. Usually this notification would pop, you know, for like, you know, when it transitions to the screen, it would usually go, but I didn't do it that time. So, well, first of all, I'll pop this one.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
So thank you very much to Good God No for becoming a member to the channel. Became a bingo badder himself, so big ups to them for doing that. And then not long afterwards, this happened.
Boom. Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
So yeah, Sonny popped by and said, I'm going to grab some Z's and 5 members, catch you later. So Sonny's going back to sleep. It's like fucking like 4 AM their time. Jesus Christ, man. It's just time zones are a bastard. But Sonny has gifted us 5 members to give us a free space immediately before because he'll be gone. So congratulations to the following people for receiving a membership. Congratulations to Dr. Young D, Don Sandcastle, Xenomorph, Jack Tripper, and Sabrina Carpenter. Make sure you thank Sonny for that, if you get a chance to thank Sonny for getting a membership. And of course, thank you very much, Sonny, for giving us a free space in the 5 members. It is very much appreciated. You get your arse back to sleep now and dream sweet dreams of Phil Bonnell getting raided by IRS. Yeah. So, and yeah, as Sonny reminded us all, you know, free space, you know, 50 likes is a free space. So we're about 35 likes away apparently, or 25 likes away. Can't even mind, but we need to get a free space for the likes. You know, 50 likes, of course, is 1 free space, 75 is 2, and 100 is free. And bubbles, of course. But yeah, my Friday's going okay. I'm pretty happy. It's Friday, whatever. I'm looking forward to a robust weekend, you know. It's a Friday, party time, whatever, you know, all grand stuff, you know. So yeah, and also after today, of course, when Bingo's all said and done, we're going to enjoy some marbles as well afterwards to see if we can add some more Bingo prize money to that Bingo prize fund and all that jazz. So there we go. A couple of things to go over. First of all, Phil's story about the Switch 2 has kind of gone well, it's getting traction, put it that way. People are sharing Memology's compilation, always, you know, a snippet of the compilation, like a 5-minute chunk of it on Twitter, for example. And this guy called Flash, Yellow Flash guy, over 500 likes so far. DSP's Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order nightmare as documented by Memology. And some people are picking up on it, you know. And this guy here, 8-Bit Eric, says, Jesus Christ, the way DSP would fumble a pre-order like this. I've tried to not hate the dude, but come on, you literally showed everything someone would need in order to cancel a pre-order, including the confirmation number. Yeah, it's getting some traction as well, whatever. So as I said, some people are picking up on it, some people are kind of starting to notice that Phil Burnell He's and of course Phil's going. Yeah, Phil might address it, and Phil might bitch and whine and moan about the out of context detractor video explaining the situation, whatever. Even though Phil Burnell tried to explain the situation yesterday without any evidence whatsoever to support his bizarre claims. So yeah. Yellow Flash is pretty big in the comic book and pop culture sphere, so there we go. I didn't know who they were, but yeah, I could see they were getting some traction, whatever I was saying. So a little update here. Remember yesterday, Bland Polecat showed some screenshots of the conversation he had with a Walmart employee. Fair play to Polecat for actually trying to expand on this here, and I'll go through it, because I actually messaged him earlier on privately, and I said I noticed there was a bit of an inconsistency in the narrative between what the first Walmart person said to you, the first screenshots I saw during Bingo, and afterwards they shared other screenshots when it looked like they were talking to a different Walmart employee who actually gave them a different reason for the pre-order situation. So I asked, I kind of just asked what, I'm sorry, yeah, because I wanted to know what was going on there. And they said, yeah, basically, you talked to two different people, whatever, and everything. But yeah, so here's the situation. In case you're wondering what's going on here. Things blew up, they blew up fast. Before I level 1 podcast, let me say a few things just in case. If you noticed, the first conversation with Walmart had a different outcome than the second. The first conversation started out with questions about the one per household policy. I believe the representative may have just based their answers on the policy question to end the conversation. Some chat jobs have time limits they can get in trouble for not following. I felt unsure about this and wanted double confirmation. I went to the Walmart chat later that afternoon to ensure that order status had processed more, so I may get the most accurate answer possible. Prince was the representative, rated him 5 stars, by the way, I love him, and he followed procedures a lot more consistently than that Sama guy who was the first person. His conclusion was that the order was cancelled due to a stalking issue, and they confirmed with them that there was no breach in the account, nor was there a request for cancellation. So while the second conversation is a lot more reliable, I will say that Walmart is showing inconsistency, so I understand some of your confusion on my screenshots. Half tempted to chat one more time today, see if there's a different answer, but we know one thing is for sure, that Phil is a liar and he is manipulating his audience with an embellished story to gain sympathy. So there we go. There's a little elaboration. It's good to Bland Polecat to kind of elaborate on that, because I was confused. So the screenshots they shared, I'll show you the screenshots because this is what caused my confusion in the first place. So this first screenshots here is basically this person saying, yeah, the cancellation reason is due to only order one item for this category. And then the second screenshot appears to contradict that narrative and says, it was tagged as out of stock and the system cancelled the order, no worries, there's no breach of account happened. Sometimes the system might get delayed update info on items, that is why the order's still waiting through even though it was already out of stock. And blah 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 blah, it's just yeah. It's just one of those kind of things where it's like, yeah, the stories that didn't line up as that, because one Walmart person was saying something slightly different to the other Walmart person. So it's good at Bland Polecat elaborated on the situation from their own perspective at least, so fair play to them. One more little thing, of course. Here's a little clip here from Phil's Minecraft night stream here. The begging tonight. This is from Poems Past, of course, on Twitter. The Poems Past. The begging tonight has gotten to the point he's bringing up random whales and the past money they gave him as a way of trying to bait them into supporting tonight.
I would like to say, if It's a Me Ken is still here, I want to personally thank It's a Me Ken, because It's a Me Ken was insanely generous during my birthday week. There was a stream before my birthday, and then my birthday stream gifted an insane amount of subs. So thank you so much, It's a Me Ken, for that. That was really, really appreciated, man.
Jesus Christ. Remember you gave me a lot of money, and back, like, at the start of the month? That'd be great if you could do it again. Just saying. Fucking hell, man. As bad. But we're going to be watching, so that was a wee snippet from the night stream. There was a compilation made. Blah blah blah. What's blah blah blah. What we got here? That's that Twitter. That's okay. So, oh, for God's sake, is this from today? No, it's not. It's just today. I was worried there for a second that Phil had a fresh new fucking drama tweet. Nah, this is from yesterday. In fact, we can actually confirm that. We can confirm there's no fresh drama from Phil, not just his daily crap, whatever Minecraft stream, tonight's late stream, whatever, nothing, no fresh drama from Phil. Fantastic stuff. It should be on for us somewhat normal today, hopefully. We can always see. Let's refresh the Kick stream ban list and see if he's banned anyone new since being online. There is no bans on Kick whatsoever. How odd. And Phil is awake. Phil is definitely wide awake. You know, he's in his chat and he said hello and everything, you know, and if we can actually go back here in the timeline like this shit, there's the yellow font right there. There's evidence that Phil's awake, you know. So yeah, I'm surprised there's no kick bans. While we wait for Phil to start the show, how about we check out the Snort Hogan compilation? DSP wants $20 to name a Minecraft animal. He had a bunch of Minecraft salt, and as usual kind of begging. Plus there's a section I need to show you where Phil's blind as hell. You'll see what I mean towards the end of the compilation.
How much for a death counter? $150. If we hit the goal tonight, I'll put a death counter on screen for tonight. How about that? I really hope you guys hang out and chill and support the stream tonight.
Jesus Christ, when this guy's charging for counters, I fucking provide them free of charge. We have a big counter, we have a snort counter, we have a sit counter, and Phil's trying to charge his audience a debt test. If I give him money and then he'll do a counter just for that particular stream, get the hell out of here.
You know, we're now back on track. We now are at 4 straight streams hitting the goals, which is amazing. Thank you guys for that. I want to keep that momentum going. The next DSP Tries It is something completely unique. It's called Salty Blue. It's a restaurant that does all kinds of seafood, schnitzel, unique.
Is that the place you went and hiked up earlier on about the fish and chips or whatever? At the British cuisine? Or is that a different place? Because it sounds like that place.
Stuff. It's a really good, interesting place for DSP Tries It. Totally different from the shitty fast food that I've been having. So I want to do that next week. So we got to get back on track. And then at the 50 goal, of course, it's a fun marathon, and you guys can figure out what we want to do there. I'm not actually sure. And
speaking of marathon, of course, I wasn't sure what to do with Centre Square today. I wasn't sure if Phil would maintain his bizarre fucking fake victim narrative. Because the Centre Square usually is marathon. Lately it has been marathon because Phil doesn't waste time usually to mention the word marathon. And I've got this plan for a marathon. I've got that plan for a marathon, or whatever. Even if he's nowhere near the marathon, he tries to fucking tell his audience, guys, need some ideas for the marathon coming up because at 50 goals or 100 goals, we've got to do a marathon. So the marathon's one of those kind of words that he's not shy in saying, you know. But yesterday I changed that to fake victim narrative, whatever, and of course it was ticked immediately. You know, I'm not sure. I think we should keep it for that today because I've got a feeling Phil's going to try and roll with it again to try and get some more pity money from his dumbass dentheads. He only got about $500 yesterday after all that fake fucking, you know, that fake drama.
What we're gonna do yet for that, but some good ideas. You know, we've had some good ones. We're gonna start with Minecraft in a minute. Well, let's get some support. Come on, guys. Let's get some momentum going. Right now, all we have is Snow Carly. So let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. Let's get a member or gifted memberships. Let's get one of everything. And then we'll start with Minecraft tonight. But let's get a little bit of support all spread around, shall we? Come on, let's get our first super chat of the night. And let's get a membership. And then we'll start. And for God's sakes, let's get more support over on Kick. This month, or this week on Kick has been so effing slow. We're at the end of Thursday. And we only have like 20, 25 subs for all week. It's crazy. Crimson Tides, you can catch any kind of atom in the water now, enchanted books, name tags, and more. That'd be cool. Remember what we used to do? I used to let you guys name.
I let you guys, for a fee. I let you guys name things, for money. Because you're a greedy piece of shit.
What is going on? The auto camera didn't go on. There we go. I used to let you guys years ago name the creatures on my farm and stuff, and it worked well. People liked that. They like to name the creatures and stuff in the game. But we haven't done that yet because I haven't found any name tags. If we can find name tags, then I can do that again. Arcade Demon has done a $2 super chat. Says, can we get a little bit more support here tonight, guys? 2 tips came in, but I haven't looked at them yet. I'll look at them in just a second here. Those are Real Vibes says Minecraft fits chill night streams rather than the day streams. Well, I'm okay with having Minecraft as night streams from time to time. As long as people come by and hang out with me and will support. See what happened there? I don't know. As long as they'll come by and hang out. And
I'll tell you what happened there. So the bubbles came along, but the fucking bauble itself didn't go down. Like Phil tried to pull a rod back in before there was a bite.
As people come by and hang out with me and will support.
He was a bit too quick to the fucking punch essentially. It's not a guarantee either. It's not a 100% hit rate. Well, the bubbles are going towards the fishing rod or whatever. I'm going to pull it. It doesn't always happen. It's not a fucking guarantee. Cullen was saying just got home, but I was listening. I can explain why the whole I was logged in and watched him add to my cart is BS. We all know it's BS anyway. But yeah, I mean it's effectively confirmed by multiple sources basically. Like as I said, this person that talked to this bland polecat. They where are they? Hold on. Not you. This is fucking. Why does it do this? By the way, I have this on following. Okay, I clicked for follow. I want it to stay on following. Twitter, right? X, whatever. By default, it'll fucking keep going back to the For You thing, and it'll fucking show me things I know following. I don't follow this fucking. I don't follow these people. No, I'll just stay on the following. Fucking Jesus fucking Christ. Pizza, yeah. That's a very fine looking AI generated piece of pizza right there. That's a really impressive AI pizza. Almost looks edible. But yeah, as I said, cool was saying, so this person, Bland Polecat, they talk to Walmart and themselves as well, and they confirmed, like, you know, there's nobody breached a fucking account. You know, like there's like chat logs here. Blah 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 blah. Deepest apologies, assured that we're always working hard to improve, whatever, you know. It was tagged as out of stock and a system cancelled order. No worries, there's no breach of account happened. The account wasn't breached. Walmart has confirmed by Bland Polecat that Phil's account was not breached whatsoever. But Phil was trying to portray a situation where this happened, and apparently I talked to Walmart who confirmed it fucking happened, even though he's provided no evidence whatsoever. I keep on saying, not even this part, but if his account had a password change, he wouldn't be able to log into the website to see the hacker add his cart because he wouldn't be able to log in. Yeah, Phil, I didn't make sense either. Phil's trying to claim to change his password, so if that was the case, then how did Phil log the hell back in? Like, from my experience, if you're trying to use from my experience of using various different websites, if you are on a website, right, and then like you open another window. You're still on that website, you're using that website, you're logged into that website, but you open a separate window and you change your password and update your password, right? From experience, if you try and do anything else in that first window, it'll log you out. Because it's like, well, for me anyway, that's kind of situation usually. But it's so weird, like Phil's story just didn't make sense. It didn't add up whatsoever. There's so many holes in Phil's narrative, whatever, and he had provided no evidence whatsoever, just wanted everyone to believe what he was saying. And he claims using a chat log. I was like, where's the evidence of the chat logs? You know, Phil's saying a crime was committed. Great, Phil, report the crime. Phil's calling it a federal crime. Okay, then report it. Get the police involved. Wouldn't it be fucking funny if like somebody actually reported it for Phil on his behalf? Well, think about it. Phil was fucking sitting there saying, "Oh, wow, a crime was committed against me, and Walmart done me dirty, whatever, and my account was breached and hacked and violated, or whatever." Get the police involved, Phil. Bring these people to justice. Oh hell, like it's fucking bullshit. We all know it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying as well, cool. Very few passwords allow you to stay logged in after a password change. Adding to the cart would require a refresh, and when the passwords don't match, logged out. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Oh, buddy, that's crazy. Anyway, Phil's not live yet. Fantastic. Let's enjoy this compilation.
See what happened there? I don't know. As long as they'll come by and hang out and support the streams, I'm good with that. Guys, thank you. Please support Minecraft. I really enjoyed bringing back Minecraft into my rotation for the first time in 5 years in the last couple of weeks. I want to keep it going, but I do need you guys to not only come out and enjoy the streams, but to support them, to make them worthwhile.
It doesn't even need you to enjoy them, guys. Like, you guys, his audience can be fucking sitting there, miserable as all fuck, but as long as he gets the fucking money, he doesn't give a shit if they're happy or not.
So let's see if we can hit the goal. Sure would be great if we could get some more subs on Kick. Like I said, this week has been a very slow week for Kick support for some bizarre reason. I don't really know why, but it has been. So it would be great to get more support tonight. Was that a name tag? We got our first name tag, folks.
And how long will it take him to try and make money from this name tag?
So how about this?
Wow, it took like 2 seconds.
We're going to do just what we used to do. For a $20 contribution tonight.
That is. Jesus. As soon as you got a name tag, that's why he's fishing. He's not fishing for food. He's not fishing for resources. He's fishing for name tags. I'm willing to bet. I'd be willing to bet. You know, there has been speculation that Phil has been given advice on where to find diamonds because he shared the seed information with somebody so they could tell him where the diamonds are. I'm willing to bet that he's going to fucking ask him, instead of trying to find diamonds, find for me where all the name tags are in the world. The nearest name tags for me, so I can try and get them all and try and make as much money as possible from charging people $20 per animal named.
Tonight, you can name one of the animals on my farm. That's what we used to do, remember? For 20 bucks, you can name one of the cute animals on my farm. We've got a bunch of cows, a bunch of sheep, and we got a camel.
They just sits there and waits. Come on, guys, where's the money? Where's the money, guys?
Yes, 4 gifted subs counts, Dunsfelter. If someone does 4 gifted subs, they can name a creature. Got our first name tag. Guys, let's hit the goal tonight. Please, let's do it. We've got 4 straight streams we've hit goals. Let's keep that momentum rolling. I want to keep doing chill Minecraft streams.
Who fucking cares?
And so if we keep hitting goals, Minecraft stays in the rotation, all right? Are we going to get someone to beat our... What happened? To beat our top sub gifter of the week on Kick? So far, it's Doc Bups His Bonsrons. What a name. With only 5 gifted subs.
We've only. Was but a pittance in spending that money. It was only. There's still no fresh bans. I'm surprised Phil's not banned anyone on Kick today. It's odd. Oh, he's going live. Oh shit, oh, for God's sake. Well, now I know he's fucking wearing. Right, well, great. Let's just put him on pause and enjoy the rest of the compilation, shall we? Jesus Christ. Make sure it's on 1080p, and of course I'm using raw Phil stream again, because why not? 1.5 speed. Okay, we'll build us some speed up just while we enjoy the rest of this compilation. It's a good point, Sonny. Sonny says the name tag doesn't work without an anvil. Phil needs an anvil to name, and an anvil requires a lot of iron. Also, Sonny, go to bed. I'm not trying to, you know, do an Aviga, but go to sleep. go to bed. It's 4 AM for you, pal. Go to bed. Oh goodness me. But yeah, you're absolutely right though, Sonny, about the name tags. If you want to rename a name tag, you need to use an anvil, and an anvil requires a large amount of iron. So yeah, like I believe it requires like 3. It's either 3 or 4 iron blocks as well as 3 iron ingots. I think that's the recipe, and it's 9 iron ingots per iron block. So really, I think you need 39 pieces of iron and iron bars. I think that's the recipe. That's me demonstrating. Wait, it's 3 blocks and 4. I thought it's 4 blocks and 3 ingots. Okay, it's not as much as that then. So 3 blocks is 27, and then so it's 31. It's 31 iron ingots he needs to build it, because he needs to fucking turn all, say, you know, some of those ingots into blocks. So there you go. I wasn't far off, to be fair, but yeah.
Can we get someone to beat that, please?
I just realised how. So I just thought Phil would just start. Look at what he's got in his inventory. He has 33 normal fish, 14 of these other fish, you know, 8 puffer fish. Like, he has been doing this for ages. Like, Phil has returned to boring his audience to tears, which is Minecraft fishing streams. Jesus Christ, man. And yeah, he's using a controller. He's not using keyboard and keyboard mouse. I prefer a controller as well. I mean, it's just either or. Minecraft is one of those kind of things. Either or. I'm used to when I'm doing PC gaming, I'm still used to using the controller. You know, I don't really use the keyboard and mouse much when I'm playing games online, just because I'm just that way, I guess.
No, we're not doing top contributor picks what we do, because that then it dictates entire streams, and we have to do basic stuff that's important and smart before we start letting people guide entire streams, okay? I can't even get up here, are you kidding?
Literally, no one bugs them anymore, nothing. It's all, they're completely washed, the fans are clean.
Oh no! You fucking piece of shit.
Glorious.
He literally appeared out of nowhere, by the way. He literally appeared out of fucking thin air when he did that. And that pissed...
I was going to use that. I'm just here. Sorry, saying cow jockey. Yeah, so I was going to use it for the thumbnail, because like, hold on, let me show you guys. 2 things. So at one point on the stream, Phil comes across this site. Obviously, you know, the giant black being there and the words cow jockey. Obviously that was inserted by Sonny. And he made a thumbnail friendly version. But I wasn't sure if people would understand what the fuck was going on. So, I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, I don't know if I should use that or not, because it might just cause so much confusion. Plus, it was several good pictures of Phil stuff in his face full of food, so I thought that'd be good for the thumbnails. It's always good. The thumbnail stuff is always, you know, the food stuff is always good for thumbnails. I'm just devouring this fucking food or whatever. Oh, yeah. So yeah. But there's definitely a lot of things to cover also. There's a lot of things that happens to Phil in his Minecraft stream which he is completely oblivious to. And once again, it's paranoid. Yeah, you'll see what I mean.
Pisses me off. Why do creepers fucking spawn out of thin air? Fuck you. He killed me in my house.
Oh, Phil thought he was a pro because he dodged one arrow coincidentally. It's like, I just slightly moved to the right. I've got the upper hand here, and then 3 shots later he's dead. Oh, he's slow. He's so lumbersome, and just get on with it. You're such a bad player at this game, Phil. Let me carefully place down these blocks. I've got to make sure I place a floor first, because that makes perfect fucking sense.
Oh my god, I'm in the stupid villager's house. Fuck. This sucks. At least all my items are in my house. Oh my god. Come on, I can't climb. Why is the game pissing me off?
Well, white men can't jump, as the old movie goes.
Dude, seriously. The game just wants to piss me off. Look where it spawned me. I can't even climb.
You chose to spawn there when you selected that bed to have a respawn point. So I thought it didn't spawn there randomly. Like, you literally chose that respawn point of your own volition. That's why you were there, because you used that bed last.
Now I'm taking damage. I can't even move. What is going on?
Yeah, actually, oh my god. So yeah.
Now I'm taking damage.
So that's a wall. So this block, he can't get over this wall.
I can't even.
Which is actually accurate, because it's like a fence, like a wall fence kind of thing. This is a block and a half high. You can jump 1 block in Minecraft. This it looks small, but you cannot jump over these. So Phil managed to trap himself essentially. And he has to go through the house to leave. He trapped himself. How do you fall in there?
Where it spawned me, I can't even climb. Now I'm taking damage. I can't even move. What is going on? I literally can't get out of town. Oh my god. Now I gotta get back with no items at all.
I think I heard a witch.
This is ass.
Well, his house is right
up there. What did I do wrong? A creeper spawned out of thin air. It wasn't...
As opposed to fat air. No, look, Phil, it is dark all around you. You took forever to get into your home, and you didn't deal with the situation very smartly. You were incompetent, and the creeper capitalised and punished you for your incompetence. And then you very slowly tried to block up your home, and the skeleton just took its sweet time to shoot your ass.
Wasn't supposed to be there. It just appeared, blows my fucking wall up. Instantly. No chance to fight him off.
What do you mean no chance to fight him? Phil, you swung a sword at him. It took damage. You had no chance to fight him off. You were slow in the uptake. They were very slow making their way towards you, and you're like, oh, no, and you hit them once with a sword, and then you stayed close to them so they blew up.
Complete bullshit. Look at this, taking hits, flying through the air.
Was that a spider jockey?
Oh my god.
Was that a spider? Yeah, look at that shit. That is so that is a skeleton riding a spider. That's not massively common in Minecraft. That's kind of, so yeah. Sometimes you will get skeletons riding spiders as they shoot you. That is a lethal combo. Spider jockey. Also, it's a foot jockey. God damn it.
Look at this, taking hits, flying through the air. Oh my god. I'm still taking hits.
Save a name tag.
Okay. Sleep. Oh. What a pain in the dick. Okay, what a stupid asshole. Well, I want to hit the goal tonight playing Minecraft, so I'll bring up the offer again. No one took me up on the offer yesterday. The offer is 20 gifted subs on Kick. You earn both the VIP and the OG badge.
Who fucking cares?
So you get the 2 rare badges, and you keep them for life. Again, guys, please support the stream. It's been a half an hour since we had any support. We were doing good, but now momentum is petered. We do not want to lose momentum. Oh, I want a pig, but I didn't bring any freaking things to attract the pig with. More coming. All right.
Why don't you fucking wave $20 towards a pig? It seems to work on you, you piggy prick.
And good opportunity for me to just get up and stretch a little bit. So guys, how are we doing? $56, but we have an hour left on stream. Please.
How are we doing? $56. Like, did you even care how they're doing, Phil? How are we? A rhetorical question. How are you doing? Don't care, didn't want to fucking know. Give me fucking money.
Let's hit the goal. We had 4 straight streams where we hit our support goals. And Minecraft has done well on these streams. I want to continue that momentum. Obviously, like I said, for $20, someone can name one of my creatures. We have 1 name tag.
Who fucking cares?
So we can do that. Once I figure out how to craft more name tags, we can do more.
You cannot craft name tags, as far as I believe. You need to find them. Name tags are about unique, where you can get, so you can get them in chests and temples, whatever. You cannot craft name tags, as far as I believe.
All right. I already made the offer for 20 gifted subs on Kick. You can get both the VIP and the OG badges, and you can keep them for yourself or gift them to someone. All right. So, please, this week has been very slow for support on Kick. It would be
shut the hell up. This week has been very slow for support on Kick. Yeah, it's very important that every single streaming place where so it's very important that fucking Patreon is well supported. It's very important YouTube is well supported. It's very important that his PayPal account is well supported. It's very important that his Kick account is well supported. It's very important that his DSP shop account is well supported. It's very important that his Throne account is well supported. You know, not one of those things are allowed to slow down for support. It must be high at all times, consistently high across the whole entire board. Oh, it's just incredible greed. Absolutely incredible greed.
amazing to get a nice big blast of support tonight on Kick. It would help a lot. So please support if you can. All right. All right. Let me stretch here. Guys, let's get some support right now. Come on.
Oh, how long? Hold on. So it took. So he paused it here, had a stretch. I assume it was away for at least a minute or so. 10 minutes later, more begging. I was looking at a clock there for Raw. So I was looking down here for the clock because I'll say it's not going to use Raw Phil's restream. Like 10 minutes goes by. I was like, guys, money. I reminded you I wanted your money. Where is it?
It's been An hour since we had any support on the stream. And we've got about 45 minutes left.
The panic in his face. Look at his face when he says this.
An hour since...
The shock and horror. Guys, I have not received a money buff in an hour. I am withering away here. I require money to survive. I require money as I use it for sustenance. Fucking... Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. It's just ridiculous. Like, thank God. Thank God I'm fucking fast asleep during the fucking night streams. Like, I am knocked the hell out during these night streams. Because Phil's night streams for me start at like 3 AM. Screw that. Screw that. Nah, I'll just choose to sleep. Thank you very much.
Since we had any support on the stream. And we've got about 45 minutes left. Let's get some support. Let's get to the goal right now, so we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the night. I won't have to open my mouth about it again.
No shit, Phil. Even when you fucking hit the goal, you fucking open your mouth again because you want to remind your audience it'd be great to get a double goal.
We'll just be able to chill in Minecraft for the rest of the night. All right?
So what you're trying to tell the audience is that if they don't give you money, then you're not allowed to chill in Minecraft. Money is required to chill. So basically, you're paywall in Minecraft and you're telling them all that no chilling is allowed until you get money.
Who's gonna do? Who's gonna give some subs? Of which we had almost none this week. Who's gonna do a nice big super chat, a delicious tip? Let's get some support for Minecraft Chill tonight. Let's hit that goal. Now, what am I doing with this water? There was water right there. Why you keep change user? Just did a $10 super sticker. Thank you. Why you keep change user? I actually think that's the biggest one of the night. It is. Let's get that on the leaderboard. So now we're up to 66 bucks of support. Come on, guys. Let's keep it rolling towards our goal. I would like to say, if It's a Me Ken is still here, I want to personally thank It's a Me Ken, because It's a Me Ken was insanely generous during my birthday week. It was a stream before my birthday, and then my birthday stream gifted an insane amount of subs. So thank you so much, It's a Me Ken, for that. That was really, really appreciated, man. Rias Gregory, 2 months as a member, says to try giving the pig money. The only currency is gems, and no, the pig does not want the gems. Sorry. Well, no one is taking me up on my offers on Kick, so I rescind the offers. Forget it. Not do the offers anymore. If no one wants them, I give up on them. No more. All right. What was the offer? The offers were name a creature for 20 bucks, because I have one name tag, or for 20 gifted subs on Kick, get the VIP and OG badges. But no one took me up on it. No one's even talking about it, so I rescind the offers. They're no more.
Yeah, kill him. I got it. I got it. I just gotta let it keep going. But I definitely got it. The troll comment.
Nope, they're done. Okay.
By the way, Phil said they were called gems. They're called emeralds. And plus, it's not the only means of currency. You know, it's not unusual to use things like diamonds as well as a form of currency in these games. Diamonds are a lot more regular and common than emeralds are. Unless you trade with villagers. Like, and if you want to just go mining and only mine, diamonds are more regular than emeralds. But if you just do like villager trading, then I can get emeralds for fucking days. I mean, to an extent, gold bars as well, but that's very common. Gold bars are very common. Plus, it's not as valuable a resource because gold is very, making things that are gold in this game is only good if you're going to a nether, for example, so you don't get attacked by penguins and all that shit. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's not got a great amount of value to it, gold in this game.
Will I get anything good? Guys, we got about 30 minutes left on tonight's Minecraft stream. We got 60 bucks of support. Guys, 4 straight streams to hit the goal.
Wait, hold on. 60 bucks of support? Why does it say $71? So Phil is telling his audience he's only got 60 bucks of support, and yet his total at the top there says 71.
Left on tonight's Minecraft stream. We got 60 bucks of support. Guys, 4 straight streams to hit the goals. All right? We've been hitting
So he's lying to his audience about how much money he's got in the hope to try to get more money.
the goals every Minecraft stream. Let's hit the goal tonight. Remember, I want to do Minecraft more often. I think it's a nice chill stream. I would like to do this maybe once or twice a week, late nights. But I need your support to do it. If people are not going to support Minecraft, then, what am I going to do? I have to do other stuff, right? I love the Minecraft stuff. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you guys for the kick support. Like I said, it's been very, very slow this week for whatever reason. First week in a while, it's been slow on Kick. All right, how about this? For 10 subs on Kick tonight, that's a mere $50. You can get the VIP badge.
A mere $50. A mere $50.
For 20 subs on Kick tonight, you can get the OG badge. For 20 subs, you get both. How about that?
His name.
Derich the Creeper tipped £1. Man, being part of this Minecraft video game sucks. Where is the proximity chat for the little boys and girls when you need it?
Jesus!
Thank you very much. I mean, also, if ever there was a fucking relevant term to, you know, associate Derek with, it's the creeper. Derek is absolutely a creeper, for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt whatsoever. Jesus Christ. Well, thank you, Derek, you creepy bum, for that very kind of you. Oh, God almighty, man. Jesus Christ. I'm actually just picturing Derek in this fucking in Minecraft now, like in block form. Jesus Christ.
For 20 subs, you get both. How about that? So that way I've reduced it a little bit, make it a little bit more tasty for those who can't afford the 20 subs. Maybe someone will take me up on that because I really want to hit the goal tonight. I want to keep this momentum going. Boom, ba-doom. Now we're only got $19 to go to hit our goal for the night. We are right there.
I think somebody gave him like $50. So somebody, I think somebody took him up on the 10 sub offer. I imagine that's the situation anyway. I think it is because Zangief gifted 10. They can see at the top there's Zangief. So Zangief said, "Okay, give me that one badge. I'll give you $50," and gifted 10 subs to Phil. Jesus, man.
In prime position for maximum support. Whoa, so the giant member bomb just hit YouTube, but I don't know if it's real or not. This is the problem. On Kick, everything on Kick is legit. Every contribution on Kick is completely legit.
Oh, for God's sake. So it's funny how Phil seems to always know. Like, it's funny how he doesn't suspect some certain particular member bombs. Because he seems to like, understand who the hell it is. In this situation, this was a member bomb from VOD44. So I assume Phil didn't count this as a legitimate member bomb.
There's no way to do a fake contribution on Kick, right? On YouTube, I literally don't know if this is real or not. So someone named VOD44 just gifted 50 memberships on YouTube, okay? Now, I don't know who VOD44 is. Is it a regular? It says they just...
So do you want them to dox themselves so you can verify that they're not a troll? Is that what you're trying to say, Phil?
got a crown. Let's go to their channel.
The live audit. Jesus Christ, man.
Channel made November 5th, 2013. No content. Zero content on the channel. So is it real or not? And this is what sucks. If that's real, okay, that's seriously a ton of cash. That's $150, right? If it's not, it's like 10 cents.
Is that true? Wait. He's actually counting it after you should take the cut. He's automatically counting what YouTube, you know, his own taking that. Apparently this is fake. So like it's saying it is fake. Is it? I mean, based on what? I don't know. Is it fake? I mean, did somebody fess up? Do we know who VOD44 is? Is that a detractor name? I don't know. I don't recognize it myself.
So how do I know if it's real or not? Right? Like, well, whoever's getting them, I hope you guys enjoy. At least it's not an offensive name. At least it's not an obvious troll. Yeah, it was 50 memberships on YouTube. 50 membership bomb just dropped. So there's going to be 50 names popping up over there. Okay? VOD, are you good? VOD is talking in chat. And he's saying that's a lot of money to say he's not real. VOD, understand? It's not you. Please don't take it personally. These trolls have been so nasty to me, and particularly now this week, they're really trying to mess with me, so I wouldn't be shocked if it was a troll thing, but all right, I'll take your word for it. All right, 50 gifted memberships on YouTube tonight from VOD44. Wow, thank you, VOD. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the weekend. I appreciate
That is $150 of support right there. So with that, we are now at 281.
Still don't understand. So it really confuses me why Phil never bothers.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Mr. Gorhill for popping a 4-month bingo Barry membership. As he's saying, what it do, baby? What it do to you, Mr. Gorhill? Thank you very much for popping that. Very kind of you indeed. But I was going to say that why I don't understand why Phil automatically takes off YouTube's fee when he's counting YouTube memberships, but it doesn't take off YouTube's fee when he's counting super chats. Memberships on YouTube and super chats on YouTube have the same percentage taken off from YouTube. They take their own cut. This is why, so Phil counts his memberships as him getting $3 because YouTube take their own cut from his memberships, whatever. He automatically does it. I guess it's just because he's too lazy to try and manually calculate every single super chat and just to try and understand what 2/3 of it is for his own total. But it just means his goals and his tracking of the contributions is completely broken and busted because he's only counting what he gets after payment processes take their fee, but he's not doing it for super chats, bizarrely. You know, it's just so weird. I know, because remember, like, Phil's so I don't know. It's just so weird that Phil fucking applies that thing only for memberships and not for super chats.
Out of 300. Yes. We're only 19 away from hitting another goal, but it's official. We have 10 minutes.
We're only 19 away from hitting another goal. Remember what he told his audience earlier on the stream? He told his audience, guys, if I hit the goal, I don't have to mention it whatsoever. And as soon as he'd hit the goal, what has he done? He's immediately telling his audience, guys, we can hit another goal. There's another one in sight. Is this even more begging?
Minutes hit 14 more bucks and hit another goal tonight, guys.
Jesus fucking Christ, he promised his fucking audience that if we fucking hit the goal, he wouldn't bring it up. He promised his fucking audience that if we fucking hit the goal, we can just fucking chill for the rest of the fucking stream and not to fucking mention money again. He promised his fucking audience that. He promised them that he wouldn't fucking bring up the fucking support if he managed to hit his fucking goal, and lo and behold, what happens here? He hit his fucking goal, hit his support levels, and what does he do? He begs to hit the next goddamn fucking goal. And Steve, you've not, I mean, it depends what bit. You missed a bit with the first creeper. You've not missed a bit with a second creeper.
Guys, that's so easy to do. Let's do it. Now, I can't go extra late, Papa Bear, because I got to do thumbnails for these videos. I still got to upload DSP Tries It. I still got to upload the podcast. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do because I did DSP Tries It earlier.
Who fucking cares?
So this is a... So, Snort Hogan didn't actually include the whole clip here, and I'm going to show you the whole clip, but this is what happens to Phil.
I got a bunch of stuff I got to do because I did DSP Tries It earlier. What the f- There was no creeper! I've had enough of this. There was no creeper. There was no creeper. What is up with the game having creepers appear out of nowhere and destroying everything I've built?
So before I continue, okay, hold on. I need to show you. I need to show you what happened before. So that starts obviously a bit late on. Let's go to raw Phil, and you can see what Phil missed. So obviously, again, it starts here, right? So that's what happened in the clip that Snort Hogan showed you, okay? Why do you think Phil was out there in the first place? Let's rewind, shall we? Let's rewind. So he sees a zombie there. He sees a zombie standing here. And this is why Phil feels he's got to go outside.
There. They won't come in. Now we have a zombie trying to come in.
So now he's upset. There's a damn zombie there. Grrr, and all that shit, you know. He turns to his left. Who do we see out there? Who are we seeing out there? You know, that looks like a creeper to me. Yep, definitely a creeper right there as he exits this gate. But he doesn't seem to notice or pay attention to him whatsoever. So, as I said, so Phil walks right by this big, massive, dangerous threat here of a creeper, not paying attention to his surroundings whatsoever. We'll call it Derek. This creeper's called Derek. And Derek blows his load.
What the f- There was no creeper!
Yes, there fucking was. So yeah, that's a full clip. That's a full context of that fucking clip, you know. There you go. So in case you wanted, there was a creeper that was just oblivious and didn't pay attention to his surroundings as usual.
There was no creeper. Bullshit. Look what they did.
Who fucking cares?
Now my water is all destroyed and I gotta fix that.
So yeah, that was the end of that compilation. Yeah, good stuff indeed, man. Jesus Christ. And oh yeah, big ups to Moki. Moki actually finished GTA 4 today. They managed to actually finally finish GTA 4 today. Finally, they finally managed to overcome getting into a fucking helicopter in the final mission in the game. Although it's kind of funny because so it's kind of weird. Like as soon as they got into the helicopter, they took control of the helicopter, and after 10 seconds they were dead because they got blown up by a fucking rocket launcher. And then Pyramo had to do the whole fucking mission again because that's just, it was like fucking Groundhog Day for fucking GTA. It was like I've lost count of the amount of times that fucking Pyramo had to play a game.
Fuck off.
Thank you, Prof, for popping their 13 months bingo Barry membership message saying Jared's now finished a GTA game. You know what? I really do need to try and finish Chaos Mod for GTA 5. I have finished multiple GTA games, I'll have you know. Yeah, but you saying that has reminded me I need to try and finish Bloody Chaos Mod before GTA 6 comes out, because that is kind of embarrassing that I've not finished that yet. That's a long going series I've got going there, and there's still quite a lot to do. But yeah, Chaos Mod, I need to get through. I need to get through Chaos Mod for GTA 5. And that's a pretty. The last GTA game that Guybrush beat was Vice City. Vice City is a fantastic game. That's not a bad game to play, for sure. Yeah, the crazy stuff indeed. Anyway, it's time for some bingo. Okay, so let's get some bingo going. Of course, we need to have a bingo number as well. People suggest. So Sonic is saying Moki to pick a number. I don't know if I trust their luck. Moki's a very unlucky individual. If Moki picks the bingo card, we might be cursed. I don't know, Moki, do you feel confident? Nah, Moki, you pick the bingo number. I'll let Moki pick the bingo number. Yeah, right before I started the bingo stream, I was in Moki stream watching them complete GTA 4. You know what I mean? It was a good time. So it's good to see them finally beat GTA 4. And of course, they picked 4 as our bingo number. If this fails, then I'm fucking going to blame you. No pressure or anything. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's stream. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to say day off, him slapping his leg, him getting at least $50+ in support, him saying it is what it is, and him randomly standing up. The second row is Phil flailing his arms, him saying schedule, no exaggeration, engagement, and now. The third row is Phil repeating the same point constantly. Him being all clown mode, him being all fake victim mode, him saying goal, and by the way. The fourth row is Phil saying necessarily, support, tired, him clearing his throat, and him saying time. The fifth and final row is Phil saying fun, king, him touching his eye, him saying what I mean by that is, and finally him saying positive. Very strong bingo card, I must say. A very strong, robust looking bingo card. I do feel somewhat confident about this. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get a full house for today. And of course, to help us get a full house, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to that. We already have a free space today because of Sunny getting 5 memberships to the channel, so that's very kind of indeed. Cheers, thank you very much for that. We're actually 2 either new or rejoining members from another free space. Because good God no, we got a new member earlier on, and Mr. Gorehill and Prophet also popped their membership messages in the chat, which means there's 3 of them happening, so there's 2 more of them to go, and that's a free space as well, so there we go. But yeah, if Phil burps, sips or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Thank you, Moki, for gifting a membership, which went to... Actually, oh, no, wait. You gifted yourself a membership. You gifted yourself a membership, Moki. That's very kind of you. The benevolence.
Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you to Prophet for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. That's very kind of you indeed, Prophet. So that's another free space right there for the bingo card. I can't believe Mookie gifted himself a membership. That's just to me, from me. Oh, my favourite person. Thank you, Prophet, for gifting 5 members to the channel. That's another free space right there. Congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Mookie, no, I'm kidding. Congratulations to Scott B, Sarah V, Nerdbrew, You Torment, and Raining Lemur for getting a membership. So make sure you guys thank Prophet for gifting you a membership right there, and also thank you very much, Prophet, as well, for gifting 5 members and also giving us another free space on the bingo board. Yeah, but yeah, Mookie as well gifted a membership to Mookie, which means we're one either new or rejoining member away from getting a 3rd free space. We have 2 free spaces so far because I gifted memberships. For every 5 new or renewed memberships, that gives us a free space. We had 2 so far, and we're 1 member away from getting a 3rd free space for that one. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. Phil says, fuck that, refund Nerdbrew's membership. It's out of my hands, there's nothing I could do. You should have just gifted it to yourself like Mookie did. Okay, what else is there? Okay, and the last, wait, hold on, what is it? The last way we can get free spaces, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces on the bingo board, if we get 50 likes on this bingo stream, that gives us a free space. If we get 75, wait, 50 likes, so 50 likes on a stream, free space. 75 likes on a stream, we get 2 free spaces. And 100 likes on a stream means we get 3 free spaces, but as well as getting 3 free spaces, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. I didn't call you Phil, I just said Prophet very fast. No, I wouldn't call you Phil. Don't be absurd, Phil. But no, Jesus, man. I'm still, my head's still fucking rattled because Mookie found a way to gift himself a fucking sub. A membership. How do you gift yourself? What are the odds? That just rattled my brain. Not as much to fucking rattle, mind you. Steve says ALT calls me Phil. Well, to be fair, ALT is very old, you know. That's just fucking Alzheimer's kicking in. Yeah. Well, apparently we have 50 likes already. That's fantastic stuff. So, before we even begin bingo, we have 3 free spaces. 2 for members and 1 for 50 likes. And we're 1 either new or renewed membership away from getting our free space because I've had 4 of them so far as well separately. So they're good stuff indeed. Remember, 75 likes is now a free space, 100 likes is a free spaces, so yeah, good stuff indeed. There's one more thing to cover, of course, and it's very relevant, of course, but I'm going to let Phil Burnell wait for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you, Phil. Yeah, piece of shit for explaining that. Good stuff indeed. Steve, that being said, I assume it's on as normal tomorrow. Before we even begin, I just can't afford to plug that being said. A lot of people, because of Phil's meltdown he had yesterday, a lot of people are really looking forward to like the Kino's reaction, and of course that being said reaction as well. So let's get a wee plug for that being said as well. Tomorrow and Sunday. For some reason I thought it was today and Saturday. Or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, so Saturday and Sunday, that being said, live both days, and I'm sure they're going to have a great time covering some of the antics, especially with Nintendo Switch stuff as well. And all that jazz, so there we go. Mookie, were you not aware of Phil's meltdown about the Switch 2? You blissfully ignorant person, and I say that, I don't say that to be mean, I say that to, you missed Phil's meltdown. Well, I know you've had issues with your health, so maybe you missed out on what happened, but yeah, Phil has blamed detractors. You haven't seen anything for 2 weeks? Oh shit in hell. To be fair, I made a brief video. I'm going to plug bone shit because why the hell not? I made a video, it's on my channel, and it's only a few minutes long. I explain what happened, but then again, that doesn't cover Phil's meltdown from yesterday either, so Jesus man. Yeah, Phil tried to order 2 Nintendo Switches from Walmart, but Walmarts have a 1 per household policy. Plus, there was also people they ordered so many and they couldn't get them.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
For fuck's sake, Sonny, why aren't you sleeping? You said you were going to go to sleep and you didn't sleep. Sonny has gifted 10 more members to the channel. which has given us another 2 free spaces. Bloody hell. So, Jesus. So, thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting 10 members to the channel, and congratulations to the following for getting a membership. Congratulations to Moki, I'm sorry, I'm going to finish doing that joke, sorry. Congratulations to Charlie, Johnny Rico 23, Astro C, Kenny B. Wrighton, David Ortiz, Fort Worth Raised, Bugle 912, Paradox, Johnny V2, and Sergeant Peppers the Third. So there we go. Make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you gifting those memberships to you, and thank you, Sonny, for giving us 2 more free spaces. And Sonny says that they were sleep bombing. Sonny's trying to claim they were sleeping, but they just spend their sleep bombing people with subs and memberships and all that jazz. Excellent stuff indeed. So I think so. Let me make sure. So I think we have. Is that hold on? How many? We have 5 free spaces currently before we even started bingo. 5 of them. 4 of them for memberships, and 1 for 50 likes. And we're also still 1 more new or renewed subscription, membership, sorry, for another free space. You know, so if somebody pops that membership message, you know, that's a free space. You know, if it's, I don't know, you know, that kind of wee thing we can pop just to fucking show how much you've been a member. If someone pops that 1 more time, that's a free space. There you go.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Some guy named Steve done it. So we have 6 free spaces immediately. Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking speedrun this shit today. Excellent stuff indeed. So, okay, so one more thing to say before we start bingo. Of course, we're going to start bingo very soon. But very quickly, so first of all, the bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things. For example, we get a full house on today's bingo card and get 25 out of 25 on that bingo board. It adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. Also, every Friday, and of course today's Friday, after the bingo's all said and done, we go into marbles and try and complete these free, very challenging courses, you know. And if one single marble can complete any of those free challenging courses, for every course completed, we add $10 more to the bingo prize fund. As well as that, a quarter of the money I make on YouTube from things like super chats and memberships, not jazz, goes directly towards the bingo prize fund. And finally, tips. 100% of tips I get on the streams, no matter how big or small, go towards the bingo prize fund as well. For example, Derek the Creeper, tip the other on, so I add that to the bingo prize fund. And then I fucking let him just blow up somewhere because he's a creepy little bastard. So there we go. I've covered all the bases. I think the only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Right.
And on that note, finally, it is time for some bingo. Good luck, everybody. Remember, we've got 6 free spaces already. So hopefully we'll make quick work of us today. Here we fucking go.
What is going on, everyone? It is the final streaming day of the week for me, and on today's show, we got some great stuff. We're going to be talking about Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which came out yesterday, and I'll be reacting to a couple of trailers that were released this week that I didn't get around to watching, including the new Ghost of Yote trailer and the gameplay reveal for Elena, the final DLC character in Season 2 of Street Fighter 6.
So it's kind of funny because he's talking about fucking watching trailers, and I've got my eye on Raw Phil's chat. So I use Raw Phil's stream, which means I can see his chat. During bingo, you guys can't see his chat because I can hover it. I gotta hide that, you know. I just show Phil's screen, but Raw Phil's chat were going out of fucking mind. Like Raw Phil's like fucking just. Apparently Phil takes forever to start watching a trailer. Oh, but again, we're behind the 40 minutes, so let's not waste time. Let's crack on with things.
We'll be chilling, having good vibes. It's good stuff all around today. What a great day of gaming. I can't wait. So sit back and relax. It's time for a week-ending, very fun episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
And we can just fast forward past this shite. There we go. Remember, guys, if I'm missing anything on the bingo board, please let me know. I don't try and miss things on the board. I just do sometimes because I'm an ignorant bastard, and sometimes I just can't help miss things. So yeah, there we go. People are mentioning soundboard, sound clips, whatever. You know, I feel like pressing the Scottish soundboard button until I hear a particular angry Moki. No,
And she's a big fucking bitch.
I ain't Moki.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Of course it plays back to back.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
There we go, we heard a fucking random Moki. Okay, it's time for some bingo.
All right, happy Friday, everybody. Today is Friday, the 25th of April, 2025. I'm Darkside Phil, and this is the Level 1 Podcast. It's time to celebrate a great week, man. This was a solid week, man. Good stuff. We had progress in all the games that we've been enjoying, including Blueprints, right? Wrapping up playthroughs like Atomfall, started up a brand new run of Oblivion Remastered, which was shadow dropped back on Tuesday, and Clear Obscure began yesterday. Plus, Lego Knights returned, Minecraft Chill continued. It was a good one. I had a great time of 6 days of streaming. I hope you guys did too, but it's not over yet. It is time for a full day of fun today with more Clear Obscure Expedition 33, which I'll be talking about in a few moments and let you know my true thoughts about the first few hours of the game. And tonight, more Blueprints Chill, which I'm very excited for. Also, let's be honest. This week, we had a little bit of a faltering at the beginning, but then, boom, 5 straight streams of hitting my goals. Momentum is back. We had a fun DSP Tries It yesterday of Chipotle for the very first time. And I have my air conditioner installed in the office, so I'm nice and cool, no longer overheated and grumpy, wearing full summer attire because it's been so warm, and quite frankly, it looks like we fully converted because it looks like there's a couple days of rain, then more heat, so I'm just going to leave it as is. It's summertime here on DSP Gaming, even though it's only April. So there you go. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this week as much as I did. Seems like you did, overall. The only negative was the crazy, insane criminal troll who socially engineered my Walmart account to cancel my Switch 2 pre-orders, but it is what it is. I talked all about that at length yesterday. If you want to know the full story, watch the podcast from yesterday where I fully explained it. And like I said, even if...
So yeah, Mookie hasn't, so let me... Phil claims he fully explained what happened to him yesterday. Phil tries to spin some bizarre fucking narrative where it honestly fucking has to be seen to be believed. Like, here's what I would recommend doing, Mookie, okay? I made a brief video on it yesterday, before yesterday's stream. I would watch that, just because he has my fucking view, and then I would watch Memology's compilation covering Phil's meltdown about it yesterday. So I would watch those two things together so you get a kind of clearer understanding of the situation, Then you become up to speed on the way to Switch 2 drama. Basically, Phil believes that a detractor socially engineered his Walmart account to cancel his order for him. And apparently Phil talked to Walmart and has evidence, however, but he's not shown evidence to anyone else. And Walmart gave him like $500 in like vouchers or whatever.
There are any updates regarding Switch 2, I'm not going to tell you. Seriously, I'm just not going to tell you because who knows what lengths these crazy people will go to try to screw with me and my content, so I'm just not going to bring it up. All right? All right. So, I hope you're doing well. Welcome everyone to the show. I want to say thank you because in the last few days we had a big reinvigoration and boost of support. I definitely appreciate that. Okay? So, we are currently at 33 out of 40 goals hit. And I just want to let everyone know up front, yesterday we came to a really interesting determination on what we should do for our next goal reward at 40 goals hit. For the next DSP Tries It, we're doing something unique and different. There's a place called Salty Blue, which is a unique seafood restaurant, but they also do other things. So they do like various breaded fish, shrimp. They actually do chicken schnitzel and a few other things. And I've never really had any of this stuff, besides maybe shrimp, that they serve. So this would be a completely unique, restaurant to get a DSP Tries It from. Kind of similar to, remember when I did Katsu Burger back in the fall? It's kind of similar to that. So I'm excited for this. It sounds really good. And that's what we're going to do when we hit 40 goals. The sooner that we hit those goals, the sooner we'll do the special edition of DSP Tries It. And then at 50 goals hit, we're going to do a marathon, which will be perfect because if you look at the timing, it's likely going to be about a month since the last marathon, which was my birthday marathon event, right? But the question is, what should the marathon be?
Who fucking cares?
And, thinking about it, I would say the two ideas that we have, okay? The two ideas that we have are very good. The first would be the return of viewer's choice, where you guys will nominate a bunch of games, and then based on the amount of nominations each game gets, we do a poll, and the games that win the poll, I will play during a marathon setting for about an hour each. Dependent on how those games are enjoyed during the marathon will determine if I actually play any of them as full playthroughs moving forward.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Last time we did this back in February or March, I think it was February, we ended up doing a full playthrough of Onimusha HD, which was amazing. Seriously, it was super duper fun. And now because of that, I'm going to end up playing Onimusha 2 HD next one, and the new Onimusha next year. So these viewer's choice events usually result in some really fun stuff. But we...
Hold on. Did he just fucking do a wee random fucking dumbass face? Wait, hold on, what was this? What the hell was that?
And the new Onimusha next year.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why? Why? There's no reason. There's no need. There's no necessity for just pull up. Oh, for God's sake.
So these viewers' choice events usually result in some really fun stuff. But we had another idea as well. And this idea also might really resonate. The idea is thus. Closet Clean Out 2025, but at the same time, the retiring event for the hats and the vests. For those who don't know, for the years of 2020 through probably first half of last year, whenever I hit a support goal, I would put on a silly hat and a vest, depending on how much we raised during a stream. Hats range from things like a cowboy hat, a football helmet, a fisherman's hat with lures sticking off of it, a red fedora, among many other things. Some were actually themed. to, by the way, just ignore all the nonsense of these idiots, okay? Who are typing in my chat. I've had enough of their bullshit, and I'm just going to instantly ban all of them. All right, you see?
Hold on. What was being said? What was being said?
Laura.
I see what was said. I'm pretty sure Wilhelmina Real was just leaned there. At DSP Gaming Real, are you not aware we're all checking your Walmart order now? We chatted with help as well. They said it was a stock issue, Lamau. Here's proof you used a card ending in 2792. Hold on. We don't. So, hold on. Evidence of Phil's last 4 digits. Hold on. Phil used a card ending 2792 and Phil like freaked the hell out and just banned this person. Here's proof you used a card ending 2792. You're such a liar and so easy to catch, Lamau. And Phil saw this message and was like, Wilhelmina Real, let me lean the hell out of you. Let me refresh this page. Yeah. Phil was not happy seeing that whatsoever. He was like, no, get rid of them right now. Oh, Jesus, man. So that's, oh, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Mookie. As I said, if I miss anything that Phil says, please let me know. So I missed it, but thankfully Mookie didn't.
Burger.
There we go. Fucking Mookie determined not to have his bingo card fail. Like, this is Mookie's card after all. It fails because I'm mad dumbass missed something. She'd be fucking raging. But yeah, there we go. It's ticked off. Good stuff indeed. But yeah, Phil was clearly rattled by that message. Oh. So I'm kind of so I assume. I don't know. Hold on. I'm curious to check Twitter. I'm curious. Is there any fresh updates and tweets or whatever, or screenshots from like Walmart representative? Is this the same thing? Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. I had a fucking feeling. DSP says Walmart gave him a credit but not a return. DSP is now counting making the go of the street now. For God's sake. So Phil basically addresses it again. Ban, ignore. There we fucking go. Oh, look at that, Melanie Mac's been banned from Twitch. Who'd have guessed? Okay, anyway, let's get back to bingo, shall we?
Among many other things, some were actually themed. To, by the way, just ignore all the nonsense of these idiots, okay? Who are typing in my chat. I've had enough of their bullshit, and I'm just going to instantly ban all of them. All right, you see who they are. Right now, they're doing it in Kick Chat. So if you see that nonsense, I'm not going to address it. I'm just going to immediately ban these idiots with their fantasy world and nonsense, okay? All right. What is it? They don't want me to have fun and talk about positive stuff. They want me to talk about toxic, negative stuff, which I've already moved past.
Burger.
Okay. So,
But Phil, it's just debunking your bullshit. You know? Like, it's just all it is to it. Like, people are fucking mad and pissed off that people bring fucking receipts to Phil's fucking bullshit narrative. I mean, it's incredible that Phil would be happy to lie to his audience and pretend he was a fucking victim just for money. Like, I shouldn't be shocked by now. Phil has done this multiple times. I said it yesterday. What happened yesterday with Phil was essentially a recycling of the fucking narrative that happened after the bank leaks. Phil's fucking claiming identity theft, identity fraud, or whatever, you know what I mean, and made himself to be a victim, said people were trying to do these horrible acts. People committed a crime and all that shit against them. I mean, to be fair, with the bank leak situation, what Booth did accessing that was a crime. You know? But Phil, if what happened to you yesterday was a crime, where's your police report to report it? If you're actually saying that Walmart agreed with you with all these things, where's your evidence showing that Walmart agreed that somebody breached your account? Where's your screenshots of the conversation? Where's any correspondence whatsoever you had with Walmart? You provided zero receipts, zero fucking evidence, and usually you're not shy. When Phil has evidence, he usually isn't shy in showing said evidence. Think about his Kino Casino debunking stream where he showed off the chat logs for all to see and download and all that shit. So Phil's usually not shy in showing screenshots and evidence of certain things. But I guess when it comes to trying to justify some bizarre bullshit narrative involving some genius hacking pro detractors or whatever, and you know, social engineer his way into his Walmart account and just nefariously cancel his precious Switch pre-orders, I guess he just forgot to try and get evidence to verify his claims, which means all he's got to go off is his word, which is not very reliable in the first place because he is quite literally a serial liar.
yeah, so what we would do, because we have all these different hats and vests and things, is go through them. Like, actually document all the ones that I have. For example, geez, I've got a straw hat for when I did the One Piece playthrough. I've got like the Knight's helmet hat. I think I would probably say at least 10 to 15 hats up there that I've had from over the years, okay? And then vests. The red vest, the gold vest, the Pokemon vest, the denim vest, the platinum vest, the beige vest, the Marty McFly orange vest, the gray vest, the blue vest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have about 9 vests, 10 vests, something like that. Okay? So, with the incredible amount of stuff that we have there, the idea for the marathon would be this, okay? Its first half is closet clean out, meaning what we're doing is during the course of this marathon, I'm going to my closet, I'm cleaning all this thing out, and I'm saying, do I want to keep this? Do I want to throw this out? Do I keep this and put it in storage and pack it nicely? Because right now my closet is a huge mess again. Remember, I cleaned it out about 3 years ago, and we discovered some hidden gems, like great games that are classic games that have some value. But at the same time, there was a lot of junk. So we cleaned it out. But what's happened is over the last 3 years, particularly this last year, where I did the big upgrade of my setup, right? My office, all these boxes, cords, and things. I got to figure out, what do I want to keep? What do I want to get rid of? What am I going to use for my background? What won't I, etc. All right? So that in itself could be a fun, chill day of looking at everything together. It's hilarious because when we did the first closet clean out, everyone said this is going to be the most boring thing ever. And it ended up being one of my most successful events. Everyone loved it. People were like, oh, well, you do.
I love how Phil equates being given money as to fucking being entertaining. You know, those two don't go hand in hand. Essentially, you know what I mean? And one person throwing you hundreds of dollars doesn't mean everyone fucking loved it. And also, as Steve points out, yeah, Phil, you cried.
Another closet in your house? I said, what? No. But here we are 3 years later, and I feel like it's time again. It's really messy, but the idea is when we hit...
Oh my god, Mookie, have you not seen the clip of Phil crying? So that TTT clip and that wee noise at the end is Phil crying during that... Oh, for God's sake. Phil cleaned out his closet, found his old figures, and they reminded him of T, his old friend who was killed. You know the whole detractor meme, Mookie, of Phil killed T? Well, that's kind of where that came from. So yeah, and Phil just blubbed his wee eyes out in the stream, try to force a fucking fake tear, and then get some pity money for it. Oh, Jesus. I'm tempted to try and find it for you, Mookie, but I mean, do I try and find it? Hold on. Let's see how easy it is to find. Well, I know you've been absent for the past month, but him crying during the last closet stream was like years ago. That reference was a thing from years ago. So that's why I was confused why you weren't too sure what happened. Oh yeah, DSP cries. DSP, I just searched DSP cries. Some of the results I've got. Oh, where do you start with us? Oh boy. DSP cries during drunken birthday bash. DSP cries like a baby on his 43rd birthday. DSP tries it crying for sympathy compilation. That was made 2 years ago. DSP cries on stream like a drunk buffoon. The man's clearly lonely and sad. That was a Duty thing from two weeks ago. That was a birthday thing as well. DSP cries at depression clip and rant. That's from James Lesson Express. What else do we... All these crying compilations as well. DSP cries on stream for 30 seconds and eats 2. I forgot about this video. DSP cries on stream for 30 seconds and eats 2 Whoppers. That title is incredible. I completely forgot about that title. It's so good. It's so good. Now I'm crying like a baby. This is like a year ago he's playing Spider-Man, the game made him cry. But where's the closet clean out crying stream where he's like wearing the fucking... This one! This is the clip. He found his Lost Santos. So this is one of the things he found in the closet. It's a special edition Lost Santos hat or whatever, you know. Let's see if we can find it. Hold on. Hang on. No, let's just fast forward. Let's fast forward to him wearing the hat and then blubbing. So, hold on. Where's the moment? There's a timestamp for the moment. He's holding up the console. It's here. Okay. He's holding up his V-figures. This is it. Is this moment here?
Yeah, I got this one. Like, I think I had Blanca and Zangief, maybe. I'm trying to remember who I had. I had like maybe 3 of them or 4.
Wait for it.
Because it all depended on what ones were in the claw machine at the time.
And we'll fast forward. Fast forward.
Right? So he goes, okay, we see. I have a bunch. So the next week he brought them to the arcade.
Yeah.
And we looked at them together.
Listen to us.
And if I remember correctly, like our intention was to see if between the two of us if we could do like a swap or whatever, because I had extras. Like I had some duplicates and he had some duplicates, and so our intention was to like do a swap.
If you've never seen this, this is incredible.
Get as many as we could of our set to have the whole set. And I remember we sat down and I had certain ones and he had certain ones, and it was clear that with the ones that we had, even with our duplicates, there was no way, you know what I'm saying, that each of us was going to get a whole set. Like I'll give you an example. Let's say I had Ryu, Ken, Honda, Chun-Li, and a duplicate of Ryu and Ken. Okay? But T had Guile, Dalsim, Blanca, and Zangief, but he had a duplicate of Blanca and Zangief. You see? Between the two of us, there was no way that we were going to get a whole set for each of us. It wasn't possible. Okay? And they didn't exist anymore. You couldn't get them anymore. Once they were in the arcades for that first, 6 months Street Fighter 2 was out, once they were gone, they were gone. That was the end. They were,
Oh, hurry up.
Ever again, they weren't sold anywhere. That was it. So basically we sat there, they tabled in the back of the arcade and we were looking at what we had. And we were going to do the swap. And T basically goes, you know what, man?
Here we go.
He goes, this vest is a symbol of that positivity. It's a symbol that together
It is.
have fun. As long as we stay positive, we can overcome anything together. I firmly believe at this point in my life, all right, that no matter what comes.
So that's the sound you hear every time you hear the TTT clip. It's that sound. That's where it came from. That sound is that's a source of the sound.
You know what, man? You just have them. He said, just have them. Just take them.
And then T died.
He gave you them all. That was the kind of guy that he was, like the nicest possible guy.
So that's his source of the TTTT. Have you never seen that before? Now you've fucking seen it. Oh god, that was a hell of a fucking experience that day. And yeah, it's like twisted. It's like Phil. It feels like Phil. It never feels organic. The only time it feels organic, like when Phil played Spider-Man, and a certain mission brought him like a tear to his eye. When Phil played Guardians of the Galaxy, that game, he also got a bit emotional playing that game. That's the only that's like genuine him being emotional. These sort of stories where Phil tries to fucking force a fake tear out, it never feels natural. It feels like he's doing it's like an actor trying to make himself cry. Except Phil's not a very good fucking actor. So it doesn't feel organic whatsoever. I mean, it's just so weird. I have once or twice in the past. You guys will know actually, because I think I've been upfront with this. I've been emotional before on streams where I've been talking about things like things like my father, for example, passed, whatever. Even my dog as well. I mean, I shed a tear talking about my dog. I think I showed a picture of my wee dog that not long passed, whatever. And then I just immediately I did a picture. I was talking about it, and all of a sudden I was like, I had to mute myself. And just catch myself for a little bit, just to kind of compose myself. It's like, but Phil though, he just really tries to ham it up massively, and lay it on thick, and just like, Jesus Christ, Phil. It's just embarrassing. But anyway, let's crack on with bingo, guys. Let's get back on with bingo. As things stand, by the way, remember, we have 6 free spaces. What a surprise. He's talking about food currently. Shock horror. But the bingo card's doing very well so far. We have 6 free spaces immediately. So because of that, 1, 2... So, hold on. These bingo backgrounds are a bit hard to see sometimes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 1, 2... No, we've got 6 to go. We are 6 away from a full house. We're going to win. We're going to win. This is about a double victory day for Moki. Moki not only completed GTA 4, but they're going to get a goddamn bingo.
Milestones of support. Like, let's say we hit $50 of support. You guys will vote on one of my hats, and then I will put on that hat and wear it on the stream until we hit another milestone. And what'll happen is over the course of the day, as we hit these milestones and you guys vote on various different silly things for me to wear, we'll retire them. I'll actually have like a storage bin, and once I've worn it, so the blue vest, wear it for the last time. Okay, when we get to the next vest, I don't know, the gray vest, the blue vest is retired. You take it off, you put it in the bin. That's it. Now, I'm not saying we would absolutely never, ever wear this stuff again, but it would only be for special occasions. You know, it's not constant. Obviously, we completely retired it, right? So,
Who fucking
I think that could be a
cares?
fun marathon too. So the question is, what do you guys want? And we have about a week and a half, roughly, to figure this out, because if we stay on pace, we'll probably hit the goals and do DSP tries it around the middle of next week, which means this marathon will probably happen around the first, second week of May, okay? So let's start talking about it. What do you guys think? Cade says he definitely wants the game stream, the you know, viewer's choice game event. What do you guys think? Everybody else, I'm down for either. I think either is a good event, and it's good variety for the streams, good content, and stuff that people
Who
enjoy.
fucking
But it's really up
cares?
to you guys what you want. PC Gaming says viewer's choice.
Fuck you, Phil.
Viewer's choice is better than a spring cleaning. I'm down for viewer's choice. I really am. But we need to figure this out, because if it is going to be viewer's choice, then I need to put up the post next week, probably like Sunday, Monday of next week, so you guys can start nominating games, and then we'll have about a week to nominate and a few days to vote, and that'll determine the marathon, okay?
My biggest fans are idiots.
Big Boss says, are we going to do the signed vest that goes to the highest donor? Only if,
Boss.
like I said, maybe we have a goal to raise that day, and if we hit that goal, then, right, whoever was the biggest contributor by the end of the marathon, I'll, you know, do a vest that I mail to them or something. It's possible. I guess we'd have to talk about it. What's up, King Michael? How you doing today, man?
Burger.
I guess we have to talk about it. Phil, now is the time to talk about it. Like, you've had several people in your chat ask about you sending them some shit, like a vest or whatever, or a hat, because, oh, here's Phil's hat and vest, he fucking doesn't, but it's hard now. And you keep dodging the fucking question. Look, isn't the podcast meant to be to try and flesh these things out and talk about it and try and iron out the fucking details? I guess we'll have to talk about it. It just makes you fucking sound like you want to fucking talk to them behind the scenes to see how much fucking money you can fucking fleece from them for sending something to them. Like, Phil won't send something to somebody for less than $1,000. I'm not even kidding.
Well, you guys think about it. Let's figure it out. What I would like to say is let's determine it maybe on Sunday. On Sunday, let's figure out exactly what the marathon will be. All right? So that way, if we're going to do viewer's choice, I have the thread up. You guys can start nominating games right away for the week, okay?
Who fucking cares?
All right. So, all that being said,
Yeah, he said, that being said, we know them. They're our friends. Cade is threatening to anger Phil. Well, Walmart do anything about the Switch 2 thing. I guess this is when Phil, you know, tells everyone again that Walmart gave him credits.
thank you guys for a great show week. I hope that you guys have had a good time. Let's get some support on the stream rolling. In fact, as I was literally as I said that, our first support of the day came in from Kate. I'll shut that out in a second. Let's get some support in, guys. How about some super chats, some tips, some memberships, and some subs? All right.
Nope.
5 straight streams of hitting the goals. I would love to keep that momentum going today. Let's hit 2 more, so we're at 35 by the end of today, meaning we only have 5 goals to go when we resume on Sunday. Because remember, tomorrow is my day off. Okay. Shall
Burger.
we? Well, let me do the shout out for Kate. Kate did a $2 super chat. Will Walmart do anything about the Switch 2? No. Walmart doesn't care. Walmart has no power to fix anything. They gave me an account credit. I have an account credit. Like, that's a big deal. I can't use it on a Switch 2, so it's pointless, but they gave me an account credit, okay? That's it. That's all they're willing to do. They admitted they screwed up. It's their fault that this whole thing happened. So they credited my account. Not that it's going to get me it, so there's no, I already said there's no point in talking about this moving forward. As I told you, if I get one, I'm not telling you anyway. It's no one's business because I don't want these people messing with it, so we're just going to stop talking about Switch 2. There's no point.
Phil, how about this? So, if Phil generally got a fucking account credit, is that not a good chance to make content out of that? Can you imagine? Phil doesn't like Walmart. Phil makes it sound like he's never planned to fucking shop at Walmart ever again. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from him from talking about here. It's like he's never. So he's going to just let that account credit going by his bizarre narrative. It's just going to just sit there and be dormant and not be used and doing nothing. Wouldn't you be better off just doing a stream of, like, you know, either how about you get a big massive Walmart gift card and gift it to someone in your audience if you're not going to use it, Phil? Or how about you just buy a bunch of, like, you know, iTunes cards or something and use it in the Reed Champions? Oh god, I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, Phil's narrative is full of, yeah, an account credit Walmart doesn't charge until it ships. It doesn't make sense, does it? Phil's story does not make sense whatsoever. It just makes 0 sense. It just does not add up whatsoever. It does not tally. It goes beyond. No. Phil said it was a $500 refund. I don't think Phil said it was a $950 refund. I think he said it was only a $500 refund. At least I think that's what he said yesterday. It's such a bullshit story though, because there's so many goddamn holes in it. Phil presented no evidence whatsoever. I'm sticking to what I believe. My initial opinion was that because of the massive demand for it, a lot of people had their pre-orders cancelled because demand was far more than they thought it was going to fucking be. And it probably didn't help either. If Phil tried to order 2 from Walmart, that probably didn't really help him being cut from getting one. But aye, it's just, I believe it's those 2 factors essentially. A combination of just dumb luck because you happen to get it cancelled, plus he violated that 2 per household thing. 1 per household, 1 per household thing. Because I wanted fucking 2 of something. Why did he need 2? He's still not justified that. If that logic was true, then why does Phil not have 2 PS5s? Why does Phil not have 2 Xboxes? Why does Phil not have 2 gaming PCs and 2 streaming PCs? Just one as a backup and one as the main one. The logic makes no sense. He only needs one because he's going to really play it, and he can let Cat play it when he's not streaming with it.
Okay? Okay.
But the thing is, Chris, that's actually not entirely true, because it's actually, I mean, that is what this, so since then, Polecat has clarified the situation since then. I don't know if you've seen Polecat's Twitter, Chris, but I showed it earlier on in stream, whatever, and they clarified that the first person said it was because the two were bought, and and then they talked to someone else, and they seemed to imply it was because of just demand. You know, it got cancelled in their end because of excess orders, whatever. You know, it was just you know the way it was. Like, it's hard to, yeah, it's hard to kind of hold on. Let's see if I can fucking find the damn thing again. Hold on. Let me show you. I had it as a like tweet here. There we go. So yeah, as I said, Bland Polecat sent this message here. I'll just briefly summarise it again. First conversation with Walmart had a different outcome in a second. The first conversation started with the questions about the 1 per household policy. Bland Polecat thinks this person just kind of wanted to get rid of them quickly because of timescales perhaps or whatever. They talked to a second person afterwards, Bland Polecat, and they followed procedure a lot more consistent than the first person. The conclusion was that the order was cancelled due to a stocking issue, and confirmed with them that there was no breach in the account, nor was there a request for cancellation. So it was a stocking issue, and there was confirmation from Walmart there was no breach in the account whatsoever. So they think the second conversation was a lot more reliable, but also it shows that Walmart's narrative is a bit inconsistent. Other people have attempted to also talk to Walmart since then. We just seen earlier on from the Phil's Kick Chat, you know. If I show you this, as I said, this was in Phil's Kick Chat today, and he banned this person. This person seems to imply that the last 4 digits of Phil's card was revealed in their investigation. I'm not sure how accurate that was, you know. But Phil banned this person, but he freaked the fuck out and banned this person, saying, "Oh, nonsense! Don't believe it." And no, Walmart did not respond to my message, my tweet. I tweeted Walmart and they didn't respond to me. Yeah, what can I do? You know, I guess I don't have enough clout, I guess, to get responded to by Walmart.
No, you cannot have my Walmart credit. You can kiss my hairy butt, though. There you go.
Phil, if you're not going to use your Walmart credit, then what's the fucking point of just... What's your plan for the Walmart credit? So you moved on. You moved on from the Switch drama. Okay. You have like $500 of Walmart credit sitting there, and it sounds like you're not planning to do anything with it. So do something with it. It's content. Go on a shopping spree. Fuck it, why not? You have Walmart credits. Yeah, but buy Legos. Or games, or for God's sake.
See, that's why I'm apprehensive. Blucher says, I wonder what the cost of international shipping would be. That's why I'm apprehensive about being like, yes, if we have a marathon and it's well supported, the top contributor, I'll mail one of the vests. Because I'm not kidding. This is the truth. I swear to you. A decade ago, and this was 10 years ago, I was I was giving out the Project 7 t-shirts from 2012 for people who were pledging to my Patreon. Okay? The pledge was $20. You would earn the t-shirt if you pledged $20. People would earn the shirt.
So you were selling it basically at a $20 price tag. If you'll give you $20, I get a t-shirt. So you were selling it.
And I would go to mail it to like Europe, and it would be $45 to mail it to Europe. So I was losing like $25 on the thing. Why am I doing this? Now that was a decade ago. Now can you imagine what it's like now? It's probably like $100. So now imagine me, the vests are large and puffy. Now I got to package this thing into a box and mail it to someone across the globe. It's probably going to cost hundreds of dollars. And the hassle of doing it, because now I got to find some kind of a shipping box to fit it in, pack it, go to the shipping store to mail it out. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'll be honest, I would much rather buy someone a vest online and ship it directly to them to save me the hassle and logistics. But no one wants that. People want the original vests that are in my closet, you see? So I said I have boxes in the cupboard. I never said I have any boxes in my cupboard. I don't have a cupboard. The fuck are you talking about? Anyway, let's see. Again, I'm considering it, but I'm not guaranteeing it. Plus, as we said, right now, we don't know if we're even doing this closet clean out and vest hat retirement stream. We may be just doing viewer's choice. So if that's the case, you know, I don't know.
Free space, put away for bags. We've got a free space again. That's 7 free spaces so far.
Black Man B is here. He did a $5 tip, our first tip of the day. And he says, much love, everybody. Jesus bless you all. And Jesus! Black Man. Good to see you here today. Let's get you on the leaderboard for our first tip.
Yeah, the whole point of me having that Jesus sound thing is for Flatman B. Every time Flatman B gives a message, you know, they pop by, drop a few bucks they fill, and they'll always fucking mention Jesus. So why the fuck not? I just fucking name drop, you know, and just fucking have the Jesus soundboard thing. I don't think we're free away. Sonic is saying we're 3 squares away. I don't think that's true. We have 7 squares, or 7 free spaces. So hold on. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, you're right. We're 3 away from a full. I didn't think. Jesus, man. Doesn't fucking time fly when Phil's saying and doing things? Yeah, there we go. We are. You were right. My bad. I was wrong. You were right. So Sonic 3 away. Good count.
Okay. Batman B. There we go. Minor brain fart this morning. All right. Rubger just did a 20 knock super chat, which is the equivalent of $1.90. I know because they did one the other day, so I actually remember what it counts for. And he says, "Hello, boss. What's going on? Good morning. Thank you for the super chat." Stormforce Gamer says maybe do like a $50 Amazon voucher instead of mailing out vests. Well, here's the thing, Stormforce. There's no point. If the idea is the top contributor gets the reward, what value is a $50 Amazon? See what I'm saying? Oh, I contributed $100 to Phil stream and I get $50 back on Amazon. I get it. The point is, these are vests that I've worn on stream. It's kind of like a piece of clothing that you've seen a celebrity wear or a pro wrestler wear. People like it as a collectible, right? I get that. And the truth is, no one has that. I have never given out anything that I've worn or anything like that on a stream ever before. So I get the value of that. I do. But I think it's really silly. And again, the logistics of it and everything. No, not
He's just too lazy. He doesn't care about fucking putting in effort for his audience.
the cowboy hat. The cowboy hat I'm keeping. Absolutely not. The cowboy hat is my hat forever. That will be a hat that I wear from time to time for special events and things. That cowboy hat ain't going nowhere, man. Too much history between me and the cowboy hat to be giving out the cowboy hat to viewers. Hell no. The vests I don't give 2 shits about, to be frank with you. I don't care about the vests. They don't really...
Jesus Christ. And so it all becomes clear. I mean, so... What was the point of this? The vest was meant to be a symbol, Phil. 267 streams in a row of you hitting that vest goal. And then you just turn around to your audience and say, I never gave a shit about the vests. The vests didn't mean anything to me. It was a symbol all that time, and now Phil's like, you know what? Now I don't need to use them to make money. I never cared about them. Jesus, man, that is unbelievable. I need to hear that again.
Going nowhere, man. Too much history between me and the cowboy hat to be giving out the cowboy hat to viewers. Hell no. The vests I don't give 2 shits about, to be frank with you. I don't care about the vests. They don't really mean anything. But the cowboy hat, I wore it on every Ask the King episode and everything. So there's no way I'm giving that out. Okay. Bookworm says, I bet people would buy them on eBay. Yeah, but the thing is, Bookworm, they would just abuse eBay. They would do fake bids. They would pay and then pull back their payments after I've shipped it. So it's not worth the hassle. I'm not stupid. I'm not born yesterday. You know, that's how they fuck around. I've already told you guys. There's absolutely no way a detractor would ever actually financially positively contribute to my content. They'll throw a $1 tip here or there or something because they're morons. But you noticed when we tried on Smart Guys to have entire segments.
Well, this is embarrassing. Why the hell? What incentive do we have to give you money? You're more entertaining when you don't get money.
That they would have wanted to see, and we said, well, all you got to do is let's hit the goal, and then I'll do 10 push-ups, or I'll do this or that. No one contributed because they're not actually wanting that. at all. They want to make fun and ask for stuff, thinking I'll never do it. They don't actually want the thing. Do you get it? They want to say, ha, we found something Phil won't do, rather than actually saying, oh, we actually made Phil do it. They would never pay for it. So, like I mean, I would do this eBay auction for the platinum vest. We'd have $1,000 bid on it, and then it wouldn't be real. It'd be fake. You know?
This is a one big bag, by the
Throw
way.
me 20 gifted subs right now if I take my shirt off. All right. Summer 092 says if I take my shirt off, they'll do 20. I dropped 20.
So hold on. Remember, Phil is wearing a black t-shirt underneath it, so he'd only just take off his shirt, and it would barely be a difference. Is he seriously about to fucking remove his normal shirt, just sit there with his black biggin t-shirt on, and expect $100 for removing his shirt? I have a feeling that's going to happen.
Subs right now, and I will take my shirt off. 100%. I promise.
Oh no, he wants the money first, and then he's going to do it.
I promise you. King's word. I will take my shirt off if you drop 20 subs right now on Kick. So go ahead and do it. Let's see. Put your money where your mouth is. Cade did a $5 super chat there. Scorned lovers. They want to see you fail. You never will. The king reigns forever. F Nintendo. F Walmart. There you go. Thank you, Cade. That is the biggest super chat of the day.
This week, I have 2 very large bills due. But then, I also have my day
13.
off on Wednesday.
If anything, my arithmetic will never falter because I have to daily add all day.
For God's sake. So Dor says, do you think troll towers might be fairly new to the scene? I know a lot of people who think the only way for a streamer to notice them is to donate. I mean, it's possible. There's new people every day kind of being welcomed into the what do you call it? You know, the vortex and all that, you know what I mean? So it's very possible. It's definitely possible that there's newer detractors or newer, you know, trolls or whatever, who just think to themselves, well, this is how you troll. You know, I don't know, like, it's whatever. I mean, each to their own. If people want to do that, let them fucking do it. It's their money, of course. Personally, from my experience, the best way to control Phil Burnell is to not give him money. He's always going to get money from his demented dentists because they fall for Phil's bullshit narrative every time, you know? It turns into some sort of fucking victim. We overcame this. We had all this thing happening against us. It turns into some sort of fucking like mob thing where, you know, it's like a detractor attack on Phil is a detractor attack on all of Phil's audience and community, you know? It's kind of like fucking NATO except for fucking dentheads. But yeah, it's weird. It's fucking weird. But his audience fucking buy into it, you know, because they see Phil, they look towards Phil as some sort of fucking beacon of hope. You know, he is their, you know, figure of hope, the figure of hope for the hopeless. You know what I mean? He has like persevered. He gets to fucking make a living doing this. You know, he's making $6. He's a happily married dude. He's married to a swimsuit model. He's a family guy. You know, he's got his own private community and all that shit. You know, he's all these things. You know what I mean? That these people, these daft window lickers like Jade and all that shit look up to, thinking that, oh, Phil can do it, I can do it. What do you think PWR? Fair, I mean, I don't mean to be. So PWR, I can see why they became a fan of Phil. Because I imagine that PWR had a similar mindset where they looked towards Phil as somebody he could resonate with. Because I imagine PWR is one, you know, because one of these people is you can't think to themselves, you know, not the best, you know, like luck in life, for example, you know what I mean. Might have felt hard done by or whatever, you know what I mean? And they look at Phil and think, oh, look at them playing games online. Look at them making money online or whatever. Like, if Phil can do it, I can do it too. And then PWR turns out to be a runaway success and is actually he's more successful than Phil is lately. And Phil can't handle it, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, anyway, so it's bizarre how it works, you know what I mean? His audience fall for it every time.
For contribution, so that's good. It keeps my mind sharp. When people say, why don't you do these things automatically? Well, hey, it keeps my mind sharp. I gotta do math all day. It's good. Okay.
Who fucking
Still a
cares?
spurt of my cologne in a jar on Amazon. There you go. All right. Well, guys, like I said, let's get some support rolling. All right. One thing this week that has been definitely slow has been Kick.
Bruh.
Usually on Kick, we get a good amount of gifted subs. This week, we probably got between 30 to 40, but usually I get way more than that. Okay. In fact, on Kick, subs are way down to the point where I'm looking, and overall, we've lost over 100 subs over the course of the week. So, if you're watching on Kick and you like the stuff and you want to hit the goals and you want to see fun content, please support it. Please gift some subs. All right. If you can. Yes, I will type my name in chat. There you go. All right. Let's get it going.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for
Oh, excuse me. Oh man, indigestion. Sorry about that. I definitely want to get momentum continuing here this week. We're back 5 straight streams of hitting the goals, right? Let's keep that going. Let's hit a milestone. Last time we were at what? 13. We got 12. That's right. We were at 12, and then we faltered at unlucky 13, right? So this time, let's do it and let's pass it. Let's get to 13 and beyond this week. Let's tie that streak that we had last time, okay? So let's get it going. Thank you, guys. All right. What I'd like to do is I would like to talk about the schedule first so you guys know what's coming up in the week. All right. I want to talk a little bit about
5 in a row. That's concerning.
They're obscure. Give you my initial thoughts on the game. And then I want to do some reacting. The Ghost of Yote trailer has released. It was the release date trailer, right? And Street Fighter 6's Elena gameplay trailer. I would like to watch and react to both of these today. Okay? Cool. Skip Mondays for the streak.
Correct. We are 2 away. Cause Phil said schedule, and then we could tick off that square. It means we're 2 away. So yeah, we might be finished bingo before Phil gets to the trailers, because we need to go through his schedule now of what's coming up this week.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's always on Monday, isn't it? It seems to be a Monday that I never hit my goals. I hit my goals every day but Monday. What's wrong?
This is literally one big segment. It's just him. It's him asking for money and him to reminding his audience that I really like your money. Why? This is why a beg counter keeps going up, because the beg counter never stops. The guys, this is what we can do when we hit a reward. By the way, I'd like to hit a reward. And by the way, Kick's been slow. And by the way, I'm looking at his food menu. By the way, we need to think of ideas for the marathon. By the way, it never ends. I guess like one random super chat here and there, and he thinks thank you for the money, and then reminds everyone, no, we're close to this goal. We're close to that goal.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's always on Monday, isn't it? It seems to be a Monday that I never hit my goals. I hit my goals every day but Monday. What's wrong with Monday? What happens on Monday? Is it a bad day or something? I don't know. By the way, you notice the person said they would drop a 20 sub bomb, really take my shirt off, and they've dropped nothing because they're alive. You see? That's what I mean. Every detractor says they'll do something, and then they won't do it because they're pussies. You understand? They're full of shit. They never, ever actually mean it.
Phil, you of all people, you shouldn't throw stones in fucking glass houses. All I'm going to fucking say. The amount of things that remember you promised your fucking mother that you'd fucking try and look for a real fucking job if the streaming thing didn't properly work out for you. The 5-year plan. Then they fucking, we don't hear about that anymore, do we? I can't believe that Phil blamed COVID for not looking for a job.
Vod, oh, what's up, Vod? Yeah, Vod, I don't know yet, actually. Because I don't think it shows up. You have to wait an entire day. Yeah, you have to wait.
So this is hold on. This deserves some explanation and context. So VOD is in Phil's chat right now. VOD 44. VOD gifted Phil 50 memberships yesterday on last night's Minecraft stream. 50 memberships. And Phil's like, I don't know if I can trust this or not. I'm not sure who this person is. So VOD has turned up today saying, I hope you don't think I'm fake. After 50 subs last night, did you get your money? And Phil's basically saying, so basically Phil would have to wait until the end of the day to get his analytics updated from what happened on that night stream from yesterday. So yeah. There we go. So that's just, in case you're wondering what Phil's talking about here with VOD or whatever, that's the full context of that situation. So like, why are you saying fake thumbnail? Like, what do you mean fake thumbnail? I don't understand the reference. What do you mean? But my thumbnail's fake or VOD's thumbnail's fake? Do you know? VOD doesn't have a thumbnail. I mean, I don't know if you mean something else, but do you mean an avatar or something? The pic, okay, you meant a pic. Like a thumbnail was like, a video thumbnail. So the profile, yeah, the profile picture, yeah. I mean, I wish I could check. I mean, I don't know, like, you say it's a fake, hold on. Is it possible to find them? Let me try and find them on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to trip down memory lane. Fucking, all random shits here. Let's just search for VOD 44. We can search for users. We can search for users. So filters, we want to search for channel. It is VOD 44, isn't it? Yeah, VOD 44. It looks like some kind of random guy with specs looking to the left or whatever. Oh, no, designs. So, looking at this. Not sure. I'm trying to see. None of this looks like it's. Or it's also. I don't think. I wish it was easier to find this person. No more results. What do you mean no more results? But I tried. VOD 44. I don't think I typed it or anything. I can't find them. I tried, but I couldn't find them. There's probably easier ways to try and find someone's channel, whatever, but I couldn't really. It's hard to see what their profile picture's like here. Yeah, it's quite small, you know, so I don't know.
An entire day for YouTube to process the day before. Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to find it, but yeah. I don't think that the analytics for yesterday have processed. That's the problem. Yeah, the analytics didn't process yet.
I don't know how it is for other people, and especially people in America or whatever. For me, I have to wait until, like, usually about, you know, so for me, in fact, so for my analytics to show up from yesterday's bingo, I'll have to wait until like 11 PM my time tonight, roughly. Between 11 and 12 midnight for analytics to update usually for what happened on the previous day. That's what it's like for me anyway.
Nope, yeah, it's only up to the 23rd, yep. So there's no way for me to see until a day or two has passed. So it's just dumb. On YouTube, it really is. Like, you can't even see anything for days on end because they want to sit there and have it processed and stuff. So, if you don't know what we're talking about, last night, VOD 44 did a 50 member bomb. And the problem is, it's so hard to know if you can trust someone gifting memberships on YouTube in a big bomb like that because people know the exploit that you can use to basically get them, like, only a few pennies each. So first I didn't know if to count them, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He's asking me in chat, you know, did it clear yet? Can you see it? And I'm like, no. YouTube, like, the analytics take like 2 days at least to clear. I won't know what I made yesterday until like probably like Sunday.
Still one big bag, by the way.
Jade, of course, no problem, Kate. Yeah, I know to trust you.
Why? I know to trust you. Why would you know to trust Cade? Cade is a member, technically, of DSP Bingo. They randomly came in here, gave a membership, and I was like, okay. And then they kind of fucked off elsewhere. But yeah, so Phil knows to trust Cade. Why do you know to trust Cade? Did they provide you with a fucking driver's license and ID to verify who the fuck they were? Or is it perhaps a sock? A familiar sock on another account? Sonic, that is the most incredible update I've ever seen. Guys, prepare your butts here. Live DSP is currently begging. I'm as shocked as you are. I did not expect to fucking see that update whatsoever. Thank you, Sonic, for the breaking news. I didn't think Phil Burnell would be begging anything at all today. He's currently begging live. What a surprise. There's been very... I would be willing to fucking argue that there's been more begging than non-begging today, if that makes sense, in Phil's content. Just today, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Today,
Starforce
anyway.
Gamer says RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business is coming out July 17th. The new trailer drop. Is that a DLC? There's a DLC for Rogue City? That's kind of cool. A little late, a couple years later, but that's neat because the game was good. Okay. No, we won't know if the 50 bomb was real or not until over the weekend. So I guess I'll check in on it in a day or two.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Schedule-wise, here's what's coming up over the course of the next several days to week. Hold on. Turn this off here. So, today is More Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I had a great time with this game yesterday. I'm going to talk about it in a moment and give you my full thoughts, but looking forward to more today. And then tonight, Blueprints to conclude my streaming week. The last stream of Blueprints was amazing.
Blueprints?
And then tonight, Blueprints to conclude my streaming week. The last stream of Blueprints.
Blueprints. Blueprints.
Was amazing. Absolutely amazing. We unlocked tons of rooms. We unlocked permanent unlocks, upgrades. It was great. So I cannot wait to play again tonight and take advantage of all these things that we did. Okay, I hope that you will join me for that tonight. Tomorrow I'm off. Then on Sunday, it's Oblivion Remastered continuing. We're going to keep going with that until we see if it retains interest or not. I'm not sure if it will, but we'll find out. And then my weekly Disco Elysium stream will be Sunday night. And then Monday, More Clear Obscure and Minecraft Chill Night. And then Tuesday, Oblivion and Blueprints. And FYI, I already know Wednesday. Wednesday will be More Clear Obscure and concluding the Piranha Plant Lego build. All right? So that's the foreseeable future, FYI, everybody. Okay? Cool. Now, Clear Obscure, I played yesterday for the first time. About 2.5 hours of gameplay. Here's my initial thoughts. The graphics are gorgeous. Literally gorgeous. Okay? Super duper good. The music, outstanding soundtrack with vocals and everything, beautiful soundtrack. The story, unique, dark, interesting, riveting, and it hooks you. So now I'm dying to keep playing this game because the story is interesting me a lot. I want to know what's going on in this world. Is it actually supposed to be Earth or another parallel dimension? What's actually happening with the countdown? Who is the paintress? All these questions, right? Very interesting. And the gameplay. Well, the gameplay we've only had about an hour of because the entire first hour and a half of the game yesterday was actually story. But when we got into the gameplay, there was interesting platforming, there was exploration and hidden items and areas, optional.
I'm half tempted to fucking... If he says interesting 5 more times during his description of the fucking game, I'm giving us a free space. Because so far I said like fucking 20 times, and it's like... The gameplay so far is interesting, it's robust, it's meaningful, it's bright, it's beautiful, it's interesting and unique. And also it's interesting. And did I mention how interesting the game was? And also he got $187 support while playing the game, but it's also interesting. Fun fact, the majority of that support came to the podcast. For a brand new game, Phil only got like $30.
Like kind of mini bosses. The combat itself is very interesting. It's turn-based, but it's very complex. Each character has their own unique element. You know, the main character, Gustav, has... Is it Gustav? Can't remember. Has his own kind of charge thing, where as he attacks and charges, then he can do an overcharge move that's super powered. The other character, Looney, I don't know how to say their names. She has magic abilities. So she has all these elemental magic spells she casts that allow to have different buffs and things the more that you cast them. So it seems like each character will be different. Also, there's guns, kind of like Persona. Remember Persona? There were guns as part of the combat. That's part of the combat. Shooting weak points. There's active dodging and active parrying, which is very unique in the combat. Every enemy that swings at you either have to dodge or parry their attacks, and it's tricky to do. Each enemy's different, and these enemies hit for a lot of damage, okay? So I like that. I like the leveling system. Like, it's very unique and interesting. I would compare it, it's like a combination of Final Fantasy
interesting.
10, Lost Odyssey, and Persona. That's what it feels like to me. And I'm having a blast with it so far. Already I fought an optional mini-boss that was incredibly tough and would insta-kill you if it hit you, so you had to play it perfectly, dodging every attack, or else you couldn't beat it. Pretty neat, pretty challenging, okay? So far, so good. We're in the midst of exploration and this kind of dungeon, so I'm looking forward to more of this as soon as we jump in today. I'm really having a good time with the game. I hope that you guys will continue to show up for it. I've heard great things about it. I've heard it's lengthy, it's fun, everyone's loving it, but let's face it, RPGs don't always work in my content, so I'm hoping that this one will work, but I guess we'll find out, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
What the fuck happened there?
Okay.
Oh, it was a throat clear. I heard a wee random noise during that. I was like, what the? I thought it was slurping his fucking water or something. Nah, I just cleared his fucking throat. Jesus, man. Pico, I was actually fucking like, you know, he said interesting like fucking 7 or 8 times. In that description of the fucking game, he said it like 7 or 8 times. Although, by the time I started counting actively, I only said it 1 or 2 more times, sadly.
Okay. I received a $2 tip. Someone says, you should do a bad game marathon. Stuff like terrible NES games, like LJN crap. I think someone trusted could set up the emulator, but it's pretty easy. It would, right, like that's the problem, is the availability and the way to play the games. That would be the challenge there, because sadly, there just is no way to legally play a lot of old games anymore, right? Like Nintendo put out some of them on the Switch emulation, but they're not terrible games. Everyone knows that there's a huge game catalog of NES, Super NES, Genesis stuff that's terrible, but how do you play? You're right, I'd have to set up an emulator, and I don't have that right now. That would be a lot of effort. For me, my biggest problem right now is time. My problem used to be my tech and money, because my tech was super outdated and I didn't have enough money to really formally upgrade it and do good things with it. Now, my tech is fully upgraded. I have the funds to play or do whatever I need to do. The problem is I don't have the time. These ideas that you guys come up with are like time-consuming things that I just don't have time to figure out because I'm here streaming all the time, right? So hopefully we can figure some stuff out. I guess we'll see. But that's...
You set your own schedule, Phil. Like, this is literally a problem of your own creation. You don't have time to do things for your audience because of how much you stream. Then stream less. Change your streaming time. Stream once a day then, Phil. Like, you're your own, you know, boss in a situation. Like, nobody's fucking telling you to start streaming and stop streaming at certain times. This is you making this conscious decision of your own volition. So if you don't fucking have the time, then you, as your own fucking boss, need to fucking manage your time better. Otherwise, it's not a very fucking, it's not a good sign of a good boss, is it? Like he's literally his own boss, and yet he can't manage his time effectively to fucking do things for his audience. But that's his own fault.
I like the idea. I do like the idea, but the question is, how do I make it viable, right? Zangief over on Kick says Nintendo would send you to the Shadow Realm in seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I think it depends. It depends on what it is. So, okay. All right. Well, good stuff there.
Don't you fucking dare beg. Don't you fucking dare beg, Phil.
Shall we go ahead and do some reacting? I think this will be fun. Do some reacting to some trailers.
Here we fucking go.
Okay. So Ghost of
Oh, random question there, but yeah, anyone watching the boxing fight tomorrow between Eubank Jr. or Ben Jr.? Yeah, I mean, I personally feel, I mean, most people seem to think Eubank Jr. is going to win the fight. Sorry for a random off-topic boxing chat, by the way, guys. But I was actually kind of looking into this earlier on this fight. I think Ben's going to win. Ben's undefeated, let me remind you, you know? Eubank is bigger, you know what I mean? He's got a bigger reach, not shit, but Ben is undefeated. You know, I feel like Eubank Jr., like, there's a lot of pressure on both of them to try and fucking emulate their fucking daddies, you know? So I think Ben's gonna fucking have the edge. I think Ben's gonna win. But I just feel like Eubank Jr., like, obviously, especially Chris Eubank, incredible fucking boxer, you know what I mean? But there's been a very, very sad falling out between him and his son, you know what I mean? Which is kind of overshadowing some things or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's one of these kind of things as well, like, that can really get in a boxer's head or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I'm personally thinking Ben's going to win it, because I just think, I mean, I feel like they've got the edge. Simple as that.
Yote has released a release date trailer, and what that means is it's a trailer that has a lot more revealed about the game information, but also its actual release date. I like it. I feel like it's likely mature 17+, because I guess the ESRB didn't rate it yet. And they're like, well, they know there's gore and combat with blood and stuff in it. It's probably going to be mature. So, I have not seen this at all. Okay? So, for the first time, we're going to watch this together. And let's see what we can figure out about Ghost of Yote coming out later this year. Here we go.
Unreal.
The Onryo were a group of fighters.
Phil. Let the fucking trailer play. And then fucking stop. Don't. I can see why Rolf are losing their fucking minds. One thing was said immediately in the fucking chat. You know, on the trailer, sorry. And Phil's pausing to try and pig-splain something.
Assassins that wore those special masks like that, right? I believe. I think that's what was their trademark, was that mask.
A wandering spirit seeking vengeance.
Onryo mask. I forget that it was Sucker Punch that made these, actually. I totally forgot.
Who are you?
Who the hell are you?
I thought we killed your whole
Nice teeth.
The snake. The Oni. The kitsune. The spider.
So is she going after each person who murdered her family?
Lord. Sight.
Wait a minute. So is it like Kill Bill? Maybe that's what it's like, Kill Bill, where she's going after the assassins who murdered her family, but she's the only one.
Phil, Kill Bill's an okay movie, but it's not. It wasn't original with that fucking sort of plot. A lot of fucking things before that had sort of plots where somebody goes on a revenge fucking story to try and get revenge on people who wronged them and killed them and all that shit. Jesus Christ, man. It's just like Kill Bill, for real, for real.
To survive, so yeah, I bet that's what it is, actually.
What are we going to do with this one, Seto?
I'm sorry. It came to this. Little wolf.
So did they try to kill her and fail? And then she grew up, came back, and she's out for revenge? That's the story?
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that? It means one.
Is anyone gonna tell her about her lipstick?
Who is easily lost in the hunt.
That's fun!
thinking now.
Don't tell Granny about her lipstick. She's very self-conscious. She gets very upset. Bring it up. Oh, here we go. Look at the gorgeous visuals. Oh my God. You know what? I just realized this is going to be on PS5 Pro. Do you remember how good Ghost of Tsushima looked on PS4? Can you imagine how amazing this is going to look on PS5 Pro? This is going to be sick, man. All in cinematic 20 frames. I don't know why this trailer's in 20 frames. It should be much better. I don't know why they do this.
I have to go home. Back where all this started.
There you go. There's your date. Awesome. I'm definitely excited for that. Like I said, Ghost of Tsushima, that was the summer of 2020. Everyone was stuck at home because of COVID, and everyone played that game together, and that was it was this awesome communal feeling. Like, everyone was enjoying the same video game at the same time, and it was like a masterpiece, right? And it was Sucker Punch. Out of all the companies that make a game, Sucker Punch made that game. Like, what the hell? How did they pull that off? So I'm very excited for this. Seems like an interesting plot, right? As long as it's similar elements, better graphics as the first game, I'm down. The first game was outstanding. I think we're going to love this game, especially, again, because it's going to be on PS5 Pro, so you know how well it's going to run. It's going to be gorgeous, right? Looks good. Looks good to me. I just wish that, honestly, they wouldn't release these trailers at such a low frame rate. You know, like, there was absolutely no reason to have that run at, like, 25 frames. It should have been 60. But for some bizarre reason, they all do this now. They have their trailers come out at a low frame rate. But looks good to me. Excellent. Okay. All right, that was the first thing I wanted to watch. By the way, I'm being told this RoboCop. What is this RoboCop? Look at YouTube. What is it called? RoboCop? Rogue City. Unfinished Business? Is that what it's called? Yes, here it is. Official story trailer.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, it's a standalone experience? Oh. I didn't realize it's a standalone. I thought that it was a DLC. That's actually good because... That's actually really good because I played the original on console, so it wouldn't carry over. But I can just play this just on PC then. By the way, Hello Voltage, thank you so much for a $2 super chat. It says, get some Taco John's tonight. I don't know what Taco John's is. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist where I am. But thank you for the super chat there. Hello Voltage. And I'll be enjoying some Italian food tonight. I haven't had Italian food in a long time, and my wife is making a Italian bake tonight. So I'm very excited for some pasta, some delicious chicken sausage, some chunky Italian tomatoes and sauce and everything. So, I can't wait.
Shut the fuck up, you fake Italian piece of fucking shit. Will you have some fucking pierogi instead or something, because you're as much a Polish person as you're a fucking Italian person. You have as much Polish blood in you as you fucking have Italian blood. Fake fucking Italian prick. Ah, Craig, bloody Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I had? You know what I had for dinner? I had 2 goddamn cheeseburgers. And they were fucking great. Prophet says he won't like the fact that Ghost of Yotai is locked at 30 frames per second, even on the PS5 Pro. Yeah, he's going to bitch and whine and moan about it, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to be fucking awful with that. But anyway, yeah, I had burger, so I'm happy.
You guys know me. I'm Italian. Italian food, man. Hits the spot. Very, very good. Okay, should we watch this? All right, let's watch this. So, I was just told that RoboCop is going to have a new standalone game experience this summer. It's called Rogue City Unfinished Business, and it's a spin-off and follow-up to Rogue City from a couple years ago. I loved Rogue City for what it was. Certainly it had a lot of shortcomings because it's not a AAA studio, but apparently this is cool because this is a standalone, which is excellent. A standalone game means you don't have to have the original game where I've played it. I played the original game on console. This time I would play this on PC. So here we go. Let's see what happens with this. Unfinished Business.
That was kind of some weird phrasing. He was just told, like, you know, like I'm getting some breaking news here in my earpiece. I'm getting breaking news that this game is out. Like, Phil, you're not CNN or Fox News or insert random fucking news outlets here. I was just told. Massive breaking news. Cat's still fat.
What will make Detroit safe? The right people with the right tools. OCP's technology is such a tool. However, wielded by the wrong hands.
Breaking news. An attack on a Metro West precinct is occurring. Hypothetically, it's possible to make a machine that would take control of all the OCP devices.
Does that building you call Omni Tower possess such capabilities?
Wasn't this the actual plot of one of the RoboCop games? Or RoboCop movies? I feel like it was, right? I totally feel like that happened. Like, all the OCP devices got taken over. Yeah.
All SWAT, code red. RoboCop is here. Backup is needed in the main lobby.
Why
Why do you need the OCP hijacker?
You'll find out sooner than you expect.
Can I reach the mercenary leader without running into civilians?
I am the only one who can guide you through it. And my name's Miranda, by the way.
This is the day we've been waiting for. We're ready.
Ooh.
Eyes on target. RoboCop's here.
Who are you?
Don't you remember me?
All right, July 17th. All it says is PS5. Is it PS5 exclusive? Maybe I'll be playing this on my PS5 Pro then. But I mean, even then, still, you know, I played the original on Xbox, so good that it's a standalone experience. I wonder how long it'll be. I wonder what it'll cost. Does it say?
Who fucking cares?
No. It doesn't say. Darn. I wonder. Because, you know, if they price it like 30, 40 bucks, then it's probably pretty lengthy. If they price it like 20 bucks, it's probably short, right? So, huh. All right, well, interesting. Looks good. I think that's something for the summer, July 17th. I'm going to add that to my list right now. Cool, let's do it. Let's add that. RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Let's add that to July 17th on my release calendar. Sounds good to me. Same day as Donkey Kong Bonanza. So it could be an interesting release day.
Your friends.
Cool. My biggest fans are idiots.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Let's see here.
Shut up,
I like the first RoboCop movie? Yes. Yeah, I guess it's unclear if it's a PS5 exclusive or not, huh? Dabhan says, I think it's going to sell for 25 quid, so around $34. Then we don't know. It could be lengthy, it could be short, you don't know. It's kind of middle of the road, right? Rick Grimes Dime says it's $60. What? Then it better be a full-length game. Huh. It's on Xbox and PC as well. I'm going to play it on PC if I can, obviously. Is it on Steam right now? Can I look at it? Let me take a look if it's listed on Steam.
Who fucking cares?
Make the bad man stop.
Fuck you, Phil. Fuck you, Phil.
That's boring. You're boring, everybody. Quit
well,
boring
add it to my wishlist, but sadly doesn't say pricing. Okay. Nice, neat. That's a good one, because I really like the RoboCop game. So that's right up my alley. Okay. Okay, I received a $5 tip. An anonymous tipper. Hold on one second. Let me add this to the leaderboard, see what they have to say. Let's get this counted first. Up to 22 bucks of support and climbing. Thank you all. Please, again, let's keep that momentum going. Let's keep the goals hit for the rest of the week here. So, with the GTA 6 around the corner, would you consider buying the collector's edition as a one-off special occasion? Perhaps we can get a tip goal to achieve this. We'll make a great unboxing with your new camera. Oh, we don't know what it comes with, right? They haven't announced it yet? Maybe you get the PC collector's edition and do an unboxing on release day and everything?
The bag.
We could. If you guys think that it would be something fun to do. What do you think? Should I get GTA 6 Collector's Edition on PC?
Fucking cares?
Pay the extra insane amount of money that'll probably be like $400. Oh, that's right. It's not PC at launch. It's going to be PS5 Pro, right? Oh, yeah. Maybe. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should try, or at least try to get it. It's probably going to be ultra expensive. But, yeah, I could try. Try to get it on PS5 Pro, Collector's Edition, see what it comes with. What will it come with? Yeah, I know, PC. Because here's what they're going to do. They're going to...
Jesus Christ, man. He just fucking stuck his thumb right up his fucking nose, digging for gold.
Collector's Edition, see what it comes with. What will it come with?
Look at this shit. Like, get the thumb in the nostril, hook it really right in there, get a good, get that thumbnail. Have that thumbnail, drag that booger right out of there in that awkward position. Nice little twist, it's like corkscrew action right there. Tickle your brain, Phil. Well, there's no brain there, nothing found. Just an IOU note from God. If you got to include it. You'll include it in the fucking DLC.
Yeah, I know, PC. Because here's what they're going to do. They're going to release the regular edition on PS5 and PS5 Pro and Xbox, right? Then later on, they'll release another edition. Then they'll release the PC edition. So you have to buy it 7 times. You have to buy the game 7, 8 times. That's what they always do. Okay. All right, ready for this? Let's do this now. Beats in my head. If you have no idea what I just did, you don't know about Street Fighter 3. And right now we're about to watch the Elena gameplay trailer. She's the final Street Fighter 6 expansion character for the Season 2 DLC pass. She's coming June 5th, the same day as Switch 2, one of the most boneheaded decisions ever by Capcom, but I digress. Let's see what she plays like.
So you start wondering if the guy was, like, if he's been drinking and texting.
Taking a life and giving life? Fighting and living? I wasn't looking to fight to the death.
Is this her theme?
Look out, Phil. Look out, Phil. She's urban.
She's gonna have a lot of counter hits. She's gonna look fish for counter hits, I know. And crumples. Oh, that's the overhead. The capoeira dance style fighting. Launcher into her anti-air. Yeah, see? This back, her step back counter hit. Was that 3 lights? I think it was. Oh, she can go under fireballs. That's cool. Oh, she has an air juggle super. They changed the properties of that from Third Strike. It looks completely different. She hands you an energy drink? Oh, God. Oh, she has her alternate outfit is Street Fighter 3. Baited. So everything has a juggle property. Like, literally all her moves have juggle properties. A 2-hit overhead. So it's a hit confirm. Yeah, she can go through fireballs. So, basically, she can go under and over fireballs. So she's going to finally negate the fireball idiocy of some people online because she can go all around it, right? And it looks like, basically, there's a few moves that she has that create juggle state. Not just one, but it looks like there were 2 or 3 that creates juggle state. Although, you're not sure how viable it is because it looks like they all used meter. All those juggles used meter. Every single one that I saw. She did have a really simple hit confirm with the lights. It looked like it was like crouching light, standing light, crouching light into move. And then she had a 2-hit overhead. So that's a hit confirm overhead. So the second hit, the first or second hit gets blocked, you know not to keep going. But you can do it safely. And if it hits, then it's a hit confirm, do your combo. Interesting. I don't know about damage output, right? Okay. Healing. Yep, she has healing. She has a super. But you saw that? She has a super that heals, but she has to connect first with the combo. So she does have healing, but it's not like it used to be in Street Fighter 3. In Street Fighter 3, her healing super would literally be just you knock the enemy down, heal, and you get like a chunk of your life back. Now, you have to combo into it, I guess, right? Interesting. Okay, anything else?
So it sounds like you need to earn the right to heal.
Nope. So June 5th, and yes, they're selling a special edition of Street Fighter 6. It's all of the DLC characters and all of Outfit 1 colors.
Oh, don't you fucking dare complain about the price. So you bought the $100 edition of Street Fighter 6 3 separate times or 3 different platforms. So if you're going to complain about the price here,
$60, and they're selling that on June 5th. So if you don't want to be nickel and dimed by a million season passes, you can buy the basically complete edition. I do find it absolutely ludicrous. It doesn't have all the outfits and all the colors, right? If they're going to sell it for $60, it should just have everything. Because let's be honest, someone might actually just buy that even if they own the game and be like, oh, I can get every outfit in the game in every color for $60. I'll just buy it. But it's not. No matter what, if you want to get all the outfits and all the colors, you have to spend like hundreds of dollars on the game. Seriously, it's like, I think it's like, someone did the math, it's like $300 or something like that to get them all now. So, she looks interesting, but I don't know. Like I said, she seems like a character where she'll be good for getting around certain types of characters. Anyone like who throws fireballs, she can get under or over. But can she hang? What is her, how are her priorities? It looks like she's a character that throws out moves for a counter hit, and then she could rush in and do a punish combo. But how viable will that be? Will the other rushdown characters be able to just blow her out and dominate, right? That's the problem right now is the rushdown characters have such high priority that when you try to get a character who's a new character, they get beaten because their priority can't hang. So, I wonder. I guess we'll have to see. Okay. All right. Elena and Street Fighter 6, here you go.
Cares?
People are asking me, am I going to get Street Fighter 6 on the Switch too? No. Why would I do that? I'd be a moron. Why in the holy hell would I do that?
well, because you bought the $100 edition for the PS5 Pro, and you bought the $100 edition for the Xbox, and then you bought the $100 edition for the PC. So again, you know, there's a pattern there, Phil. And because you bought the Street Fighter 6 for every other platform, you know, we just expect you if I can buy it for that as well.
Okay. All right. Well, we covered all the stuff that I wanted to do on the show today. So
now it's time to keep begging.
So, what would you guys like to do? I'll let you guys direct the show. Tag me in the chat. Let's see what you want to talk about, some Q&A or whatever. And let's get some support going, please, guys. Right now, we got a super chat. We got a sub. We need a membership, and we need a excuse me. We got a super chat. We got some tips. What we need is a membership and a sub. Okay. No, Dabhan says, did you see that they've ported Mortal Kombat to the Switch? It looks horrendous. No, I didn't see that. That's funny. Thoughts on Shannon Sharp allegations? Who the hell is Shannon Sharp? I don't know who that is. Who's Shannon Sharp?
What do you mean, who's Shannon Sharp? Oh, for God's sake, he's so out of touch. He's so out of touch with like current events. I mean current events. Like, he doesn't care. Like these things, like why should Phil care? He doesn't care about sports or anything.
Can I talk about my history with ARPGs like Diablo and what one you like the most if you don't like the genre at all? If I like the genre at all. I played Diablo 1 and 2 back in the day. I was addicted to them on PC and I used to play the hell out of them. In my early college days, I'd be up late at night grinding in the dungeons, going for rare loot and stuff like that. Very addicting. But when I went to play Diablo 3 as a YouTuber, it didn't work. People found it incredibly boring. And this is back when everything I did was popular, okay? People just found it super boring and it actually was a pretty unsuccessful playthrough of mine where people weren't really watching it. And then even Diablo 4 a couple years ago, same thing. People said it was boring and not interesting. I just don't think it translates well into a playthrough for my style and my audience. You know, they just don't really like it. I missed a new trailer from Doom. Oh no, I didn't miss it. I just don't care about it. I'm going to play Doom the Dark Ages anyway. It's on Game Pass, and I'm going to play it on keyboard and mouse to see if my experience feels better than Doom Eternal, but I'm just not super excited for the game. I'm not. I didn't like Doom Eternal at all, so I don't think I'm going to really care that much about Doom the Dark Ages, you know? We have not had a chance to work on any new merch designs, Bookworm, so that's why I haven't talked about them or anything. What would you guys like to see for merch? You guys tell me, what would you guys like to see for merch? What's the lighting theme today? Aurora Borealis. It's supposed to be the northern lights behind me today.
No. The Simpsons has forever ruined the Aurora Borealis for me. I mean, I hear that, and it's behind. So, the Aurora Borealis, located within Renton, Washington, at this time of year, during the day, visible in this. I don't know. Is that clown? Is that clown mode? So if Phil addresses the meme, the steamed hams meme, I'll tick clown mode. But that's the first thing that came to my fucking mind.
Pretty interesting. Do I like RoboCop 2? Yeah, I like RoboCop 1 and 2. I don't like 3.
He missed a chance. He didn't fucking refer to it as a steamed ham. Jesus, what a window of missed opportunity that was.
3 was awful. What's my favorite FromSoft game? Tough to say. You know, Dark Souls 1 is the one that started it all for me. So I still have like a special place in my heart for Dark Souls 1. Bloodborne is amazing. You know, probably one of those two. What about Smart Guys merch? I have all kinds of logos and things for Smart Guys that I could sell, but right now I don't even know if I'm continuing with Smart Guys. When am I going to return to Street Fighter 6 now that all the hard sweats went to Fatal Fury? Probably the earliest I'll play Street Fighter 6 again will be the Elena DLC. But the thing is, I'm taking a break from fighting games right now. I'm going to go back to them in May when the new Capcom collection releases that has Capcom vs. SNK 2, Street Fighter Alpha Upper, Capcom Fighting Jam, and those games. So I'll play that, and then maybe I'll go back to Street Fighter 6 in June. We'll see. I don't know. I'm really just not into it right now. I'm bored. I didn't play Demon's Souls when it was new. I played Demon's Souls much later. I like it, but that's why I say that, you know, Dark Souls was the one that started it all for me. No, I'm not doing WWE Champions content anymore. That got so boring within a couple of months. That's why we stopped. DSP Tries is doing fine. It just gets views over time. If you take a look, all the DSP Tries that I put out recently all get 1,000 views at least. Every single one. So they're doing fine. That's the target, is around 1,000 views. If it gets bigger than that, it's usually because it's a special promotion or something a lot of people are more hyped for. But yeah, they don't get it initially. It takes a little bit. Like within like a week or so, usually the DSP Tries to get about 1,000 views. Is this a new shirt?
Jesus, man. We're one more beg away from a full house. We got a free space there because of Sips there. The second Phil starts begging again, we've won.
Oh no, I had this one last year, right? I had this shirt last year. It's just I used to wear it buttoned, so I would wear it like this. But now I felt like putting it on as an overshirt over a cooling undershirt.
Who
this is
fucking
a bamboo
cares?
thread undershirt that I'm wearing. It's very cooling for the summertime. It's very nice, sleek, and aerated. It's a very nice shirt.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Any games I'd like to see a remaster or remake of? I keep telling you this. Infamous. Infamous needs to be remade. Because Infamous is a great series, and no one talks about it anymore because they just left it alone. It died with Infamous Second Son, which didn't do so well sales-wise like they had intended. And then they just dropped the whole series, which is ridiculous. Infamous is really good. It's sad to see it go. I want it to come back.
I'm not a therapist. I'm just a logical-based person. I'm a straight shooter. I call it as I see it. It was so clear.
What's Jasper up to? He's fine. He's chilling. He's in here a few days a week. He's usually here on the podcast, and then usually he just lays on the floor.
Fuck
Where do I
you
get this?
and your
Amazon.
friends.
You get everything on Amazon. Bamboo thread. I have all kinds of bamboo threaded underclothing now, and it's very comfortable and it all aerates beautifully. It's really good stuff. You get them all on Amazon. The views are not low on DSP Tries. I just addressed what you just said, 2 Buck Tan. They're not low. The views on DSP Tries are good. They get around 1,000 views each. They don't get it immediately, but they get about 1,000 views each. Sometimes they get more over time. It depends on what the subject matter is. But they're not doing poorly. I think you're listening to some idiot and you're listening to the wrong narrative. They're not doing poorly at all. They're doing fine. Look, literally every single episode has 1,000 views. Or more. Here, the British cuisine did over 2,000 views. That was the meat pies. Chick-fil-A has like 990 something, okay? McDonald's has 1,400. Taco Time has just over 1,000.
Who fucking
Little Caesars
cares?
has over 1,200. Popeyes has over 1,000. Now, I just uploaded Chipotle, so give it some time. But they're doing fine. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta stop being so negative and toxic about shit. They're doing good. No, Chipotle was not good. I'm probably not getting it again.
We've won. That was him touching his eye there. Confirmation?
No, Chipotle was not good. I'm probably not getting it again.
Yeah, there you go. Finger right in his eye, rubbing that eyeball. There we fucking go. We've won fucking bingo. That's an eye touch right there.
Burger.
And we have won bingo because all our free spaces we have here means we get to have a full house on the board.
Burger. 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 Burger.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
8 free spaces, absolutely incredible stuff indeed. We've got a full house on the bingo board, fantastic stuff. It adds 10 buckaroos to that bingo prize fund. So the bingo prize fund goes up by $10. But we've got a chance though, we've got an opportunity here. We have the chance to add to that bingo prize fund because we can now enjoy, well, first of all, let's just go to the live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we?
I feel like that's a boss in our way. Boss.
There you go. So he's on $40. Wow, 40 buckaroos. Phil's just clearly crushing it, as you can see. But yeah, because Phil's on $40 live DSP. Phil Bonnell's on $40 right now, so I'm guessing he's starting to panic a wee bit, perhaps. Who knows? Where did his neck phones go? Phil got rid of his neck phones ever since he started playing on TV. He got rid of the neck phones. So he's not had a neck phone for a long while. They're in a closet, essentially gathering dust. So like I was saying, we were going to an anyway because he stood up to put chair cover on and begged. Oh, there we go. It was inevitable. Like Thanos clapping his cheeks, so inevitable. Anyway, guys, we have won bingo, and that's obviously a great way to end the bingo week. But before we go, of course, we have one more thing we need to do, and that is get some marbles going. Remember, guys, also, make sure you've left a comment on a community post to have your own marble. If you've not yet got your own marble, click on that community post link, which is in the description of the live stream. It's the first link in the chat. That link will take you to the community post. Leave a comment, and that way you get your own marble added. And if you know, but when we come to the end of the month and we have that marble race to determine who wins half of that bingo prize, and it could be you. You've got to be in it to win it, though, okay? But these marble races we're doing right now is just to try and add some more bingo prize fund money to that bingo prize fund. So guys, I'm going to get marbles all set up, and well, I'm getting marbles all set up. Well, we can have a wee quick look at these otters, having a grand old time getting fed and all that jazz as well. We're in the Monterey Bay Aquarium today, you know, but so enjoy. So these are nice sweet otters, but how about you enjoy some Scottish otters? I'll be right back.
Now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to. One of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's Day Off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big ups here, Cat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on posing damn shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up, earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can. Just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term. But right now, I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
My life today is the best I've ever had. And I mean that. Like, every day I feel like is the best day of my life.
Your life is nothing.
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I have an emptiness in my life. Oh man, there's something huge missing from my life. I need a large group of friends. All I do is sit around drinking gin all day. Ladies and gentlemen, I play mobile games. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me.
You're still bagging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, alright? I get it. I'd hate me too. See you, Phil. Have a good one.
It's been a rough year. Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tips goal on the stream? And why does he have to mention if it's a slow day for contributions? And why does he have to bring that up? Big ups, Ear Dad. And a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes. Pay my back taxes. Pay my utilities. Pay my mortgage. Pay my internet bill. Pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes. And only the
Alright, good stuff indeed here. So welcome back to Marbles here. So I forgot to get rid of this message on screen, sorry. Filth Pig, I hope you've found, so yeah, if you, so follow Stu's instructions, essentially, you know, Stu said, go in more, click on the post, so you won't have a marble for this one, but don't worry, because we're just trying to add some more bingo prize for money. Hi, I'm Stu, managed to get a marble added at the last second. I got their marble added. We have 152 marbles as sign stand. So yeah, and as you know, as Stu said, you know, you just kind of get your comment in the community post and you have your own marble. If you can get your comment added, then next time we do marbles, you'll certainly have your marbles. Put it this way, you do it now, you're locked in for the month end stuff, you know, where you can get a chance to win. So good luck, Philpig, getting that comment added to the community post, and I'll get your marble added to the list of marbles we currently have. Anyway, but we are here now, of course, you know, we need to try and pick 3 separate courses. So this is how it works. We're going to pick all these 99% elimination style courses, okay? We're going to try 3 of them randomly, you know, not ones who, so these ones we played before. This one I played before, this one, so we're going to ignore the ones we played before. We're going to try and pick something we haven't fucking played before, okay? Well, he's not obvious, not from this, you know, the list refresh, I mean, so some of these courses we might have seen before back in the past, whatever, but we haven't played them recently, however. So, if we get any completions on these 99% elimination style courses, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Now, what I'm going to tell you this, we're not doing this. 25 fucking minutes, no fucking thank you. I ain't gonna fucking wait 25 fucking minutes to fucking finish it. No, fuck that, get the fuck out of here. No, we're not doing this course. You know, like, you know, 3, 4, 5 minutes, I'm happy with. Not 25. No, that's say hell no to that right now. But so the question is, what course should we pick? So I'm trying to think, maybe we should go with the most popular ones that we haven't touched yet. And looking down the list here, this one's been quite popular. So is this one here. Actually, this sounds very interesting. Accelerating Hammer Challenge by Okay, this one sounds interesting. This one sounds fascinating. Accelerating Hammer Challenge. So we need to change it to 100. So we have 152 marbles, 152 separate marbles. We just need one to win. If that happens, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Remember, we're trying to 3 separate courses. This is the first course here. So let's just go for it. This one seems interesting. This one seems fascinating. Dare I say it, this one seems robust. So let's have a wee look at the course and see what it looks like then. Let's have a wee swatch here. Interesting stuff. There's a lot of deadly shit. Oh my god. Oh my good giddy aunt. This end here. Like, how's any marble meant to get past this and survive? And the egg. Oh my god. Well, we have 100. We just need one. We just need one to make it. Let's go. We just need one singular marble, one hero to make it. And we add some more bingo prize fund money. Can we have someone defy the odds? 99% elimination fail. Who's going to be the 1%? Not Camping Dutchman, they just got fried. And a lot of our people just blew up and are falling to the side. Quite a lot of names out already. Well, quite a lot of names out already. Just Kill Imp and Fear Monarch. Try and get down the middle here. Oh no, you're so Sticky Man's gone. Oh, unlucky Sticky Man. There's more explosions up here, but Aton is the front runner. Stroyer is falling to her demise. Aton is all here now. He's going to go through here. Larry's trying to speedrun things, but they're speedrunning to their doom. Aton is the front runner by a mile. But let's see how they do with these hammers. They just... they're gone. Well, Aton's gone. We've all got 14 marbles left. Jesus Christ, man. Everyone's dying. Derbear. Alimac is gone. Derbear, come on, good luck to get... Come on, Derbear. Well, you didn't... Fuck. Kendra Katha and Little Shadow EX is next. Killimp is gone. Seth's gone as well. Well, Kendra's gone. Little Shadow though. Little Shadow. Little Shadow's doing it. Wait, they got a chance. They got another chance. Little Shadow made it. Holy sh... Oh god, that's no fair. Little Shadow came so close. Little Shadow came so close. We're down to our final marble. And our final marble is Daniel, who seems to be just enjoying doing some backflips and they're gone. Oh, for God's sake. Damn. Well, that was a fascinating... We came close there. Little Shadow came the closest of all. That was like... Jesus, that was a tough one. That was a very tough one. Okay, we're 0 for 1 so far. Let's pick a second course, shall we? So what's the next popular course here? This one here, Chance Long Way. It's had 20 plays. That one might be quite... That one seems quite popular, yeah. I think we'll go with this one next. Chance Long Way, made by Darkoff. Usually average finish time 3.5 minutes. Let's see how we fare in this one. We can still add $20 extra to the bingo prize fund. We just need to have any marble, one marble, completing these courses. Oh. So, it looks like a straightforward course, but these are turrets. These are turrets that will shoot at the marbles and blow them up essentially. And this looks like a... So you just go down this course, we're trying to not get shot at. And then it looks like this is a big trampoline at the end here. It's meant to bounce you up here. Okay, so yeah, this thing bounces you up, this trampoline thing. This launches you up the way. And you land up here. And you got to land in the middle. And go down here. And you want to land in the middle again, because if you land on either side, you just fall to your demise, unless you can somehow sneak in there or whatever. But nah, you need to land in the middle here as well. I think we've played this one before, and I think we got as far as... I think this is as far as we got last time. I can't mind. Actually, no. We got as far as this bit here. Because this was brutal. You gotta try and stay in the middle here and not get thrown off the sides, which is very easy because obviously there's no walls or anything. I don't think anyone made it further than that. And look at the end. You got to survive the end as well. As it gets narrower and narrower and narrower and narrower and narrower, and then eventually the goal's there. And you got to make it to the finish. Please tell me this is like a bounce pad that bounces you over, because... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna hit start. And we'll just speed all the way back to the start. But yeah, this is gonna be nasty. I will be amazed if anyone finishes this. Well, to be fair, the turrets aren't really doing much. Oh my god, yes, they're actually doing some damage. They're slowing people. Yeah, they are doing enough damage. They're slowing people down enough to drop them off, because there's a small gap there. And I guess people are just falling. Yeah, Christ, we've lost like a third of the marbles already. Wow, hold on. So here we go, look at this. Miss Kitty. So we're going to keep an eye on Miss Kitty. Our front runner so far. Jesus, man, we've lost half our marbles. Over half our marbles. But we only need one. We only need one singular marble to be a hero for us. You want to be kind of lined up fairly straight here. Because you land up here. That's good. That is very good. That is going to be fantastic for us. No speed boost. This is a speed boost thing, it looks like, yeah. This should just serve you perfectly for you to go down the middle. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is not perfect. And you're going backwards. Are you going backwards? And you fell through. Fuck. Mucky! What are you doing? Oh, Mucky lasted a second and then gone. Algernaut, look at Algernaut, but it moves. Like an alpine skier. Fantastic stuff indeed, but this is a bit here. This is a bit here. You want to try and get onto this as straight as possible. Not like this. This is bad. This is very bad. This is awful. This is awful. So we're going to have to pay attention to it. Well, not you. You're dead. We're all fucking dead. God damn. That was brutal. You know, I'm willing to play that one again. I am willing to give that another chance. But I don't usually do it, so I'm giving this one more chance. We didn't even get close. So I want to give us one more chance to see what happens. I also want to see what happens here. Like, why do people die here? Because you think it's just you just roll straight on. Are people like getting crushed or something? That's what it is. This thing hops up and down. And when marbles go underneath it, they get forced through the floor. That's what happens. I was so confused why so many marbles are falling here, because I just thought, what? Yeah, because this thing goes up and down. So this is not a turret, but it's a fucking thing that forces you through the environment. So yeah, oh, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Now let's pay attention to it. Sonny! No, you're gonna fall! No! Stubert and Deadly Kaiser, carry on. Poor Sonny falling to demise. Prophet's there as well. We've got Prophet, Deadly Kaiser, BR Joe, Kendrick, Katha, Ira's there, but Mercer in the lead. Going left and right and all over the gaff. That is not the best landing. They're probably going to fall, I imagine, unless they can... Well, I guess it's leaning that way a bit closer. This is going to be... This is not the best landing, though. You want to be dead centre, of course, because otherwise you're kind of gubbed as a... Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. You want to be in the middle here. Deadly Kaiser, you're gone. Follow Stubert then. We're going to follow Stubert. Stubert, no pressure, pal. But you need to lock in. Filth Pig, you cannot control your marbles, no. Like, not in this movie anyway. Like, so this game is You cannot on Twitch. People can interact with this game on Twitch, and like basically the whole Twitch chat can have their own marble live, you know. But YouTube doesn't have that sort of feature, sadly. Oh my! Hold on a second. We might have a chance. Oh no, we don't. Wait, we got a chance. Stubert, you delicious little bastard. What's next? And Samba Bar's gone. Stubert, you are our only hope. What is need to, oh well. Well, I don't know what happens. Here we go. So just slow down. Just stay nice and slow. Stubert's our hero right now. Stubert's our fucking saviour. But this is a bit here. We need to be nice and straight here. We need to try and get ourselves lined up perfectly for this bit here. This is not getting lined up perfectly, but well, maybe. Can we please? No, he's at the side. No. And we're gone. That was definitely our best attempt though. That was definitely our best attempt. Right, one more course to try and get some bingo prize for money added. Some of these courses are brutal. Some of these courses are so tough, they're so challenging. So our final course, try to think, what should we pick here? What about this one here, perhaps? House of Anger. Yeah, we'll go this one. House of Anger. Maybe a user called Hung Like a Tick. What a name. This is the final chance for us to try and add some bingo prize for money with these marble courses. Pretty intimidating looking course here. Speed boost and a little floaty thing. Very long course. And you go down here, and you just land on... Like, what's this all about? You just try and balance? Like, what the fuck is this? This is bizarre. This bit's here is bizarre. So you want to land on there, but you want to roll to the side, and land here. And go through here, avoid the tunnels of death, look at the windows and enjoy the view. Avoid these springy things that just launch you. Then go down here and there's... Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck's that thing over there? And then you got to hit this thing here in the middle, which will float you over. And then you've got to land... Wait, no, hold on a second. It's not enough just to make it here. You've got to fucking go through one of these holes at the side to win. You can't just hit off it. If you hit off it, you won't win. Because that's not going for the... This is brutal. Okay. let's just... Oh, for God's sake, people are dying already. There's a hole there. Oh, people fell through this bit. Oh, for God's sake. That's 25 marbles going straight away. Jesus Christ. Like fucking 2 seconds and people already just fell. Oh, it's so unlucky. Oh, jeez. But here we go. All the marbles come together now, but this might be bad because obviously I just, you know, this might be some bad news for some marbles. But they're all staying on for now, and then they all go up here. 18 forgot to get their boost, like you learn tackles as well. Some of these marbles forgot to get their little speed boosts, and they all drop down here, and this could, oh, this is going to be brutal. Oh, so much death and destruction. So much death and destruction. Now, Bjorn. No pressure, Bjorn. He's actually good. He's actually on course. He's on course. Bjorn's looking good. Here, Monarch as well. Oh, I see the wee kind of rail up there guides you. I see. Yes. Come on, Bjorn. Bjorn Nebelschnarf. The hero of marbles. Come on, Bjorn. I'm going to follow Bjorn here all the way. See you in chat. Hello, Bjorn. Don't mind us. We're just relying on you to complete this extraordinarily challenging marble course. Unsolid Sky speedrunning. They just decided to skip half the course and just join Bjorn. So we have Bjorn and Unsolid Skies together in solidarity, trying to complete this course together. Bjorn being an absolute gentleman and letting Unsolid Skies goes first. Excellent stuff. Wait, that's a death? You're not meant to go through there? I'm so confused. Are you meant to just... You're meant to land in the middle and get popped up. I see... Oh, for God's sake. Right, Ula Pops, you try it. You're meant to land in the middle and get popped up. And, okay, there we go. Ula Pops managed it and slowed down. But, oh, you bastard. So close. Stroyer, please. Stroyer. Stroyer is the last hope. Stroyer. Oh, you're dead. No, we're trying that one again. We're trying that one again. We are trying that one again. So, Bjorn heard a name, was like, hello! And then fucking my marbles died. I was like, I'm going back to sleep. So I'm sorry to wake you up, Bjorn. I hope you're doing well. We're going to try one more time. I'll look out for Bjorn's name so I know if they pass straight away this time. So many marbles have died immediately. Savage today, The Woods, Godly, One, Pam, Solo, Chris Danks, Tacklezilla, Mad Max, Marchamp, Bob. So many marbles fallen to demise. I'm sorry, I think Bjorn's still alive though, so happy news there. Wake up, Bjorn, you might win marbles. Oh goodness me, but yeah, we're just keeping an eye on these ones here. So this is what happens, you hit that course, you hit that thing, that wee floating pad. Speed boost into the floating thingy, majiggy. And then you fall to your fucking demise. That's not what's meant to happen. Q-Limp, I'm going to follow Q-Limp until someone else takes the lead, and I'm going to follow them instead. I think my marble just died, oh no! Right, I'm going to follow Dixie Enormous. Right, I'll follow Dixie Enormous, they're the leading marble right now. Let's see if they can get further. They just avoid... Oh. Little Shadow, we'll follow you instead. Nope, I guess not. Captain Murphy will follow you. Nope, I guess not. Ula Pops and MRC Midnight will follow you. How to try and follow someone and just die? I seem to bring them bad luck by watching their performance. All these fuckers with performance anxiety. Ula Pops is the front running marble right now. I'm going to follow them. Boober Flopper and Dips right behind them. Ali Mac is also there too. Ali Mac was a cheeky bugger earlier on. Ali Mac thought to themselves, I'm going to add a comment to the community post again. They already have their own marble here. Boober Flopper. And who else is here? Oh, come on! Oh, for God's sake. Hell. I want to get past that bit. Should we try one more? I want to try one more time to see if we can get past that bit. There's so much more the course to go. Wait, what? One more time, fuck it. One more fucking time. Bullshit, it's Friday after all, you know what I mean? Even if we don't win this course, I want to give us a chance of getting close. Mookie's gone already. It's like watching fucking Mookie play GTA fucking 4. You just fucking wait 5 seconds and then fucking just crash to the fucking doom. Right. So who are we following? Detractor Media, we're going to follow Gru, Meowblock, Dom, Tealing Out Soldier, Jim R6, Derbear, Penitent Sin. We'll follow Penitent Sin for now, since they're the front runner. There we go, follow Penitent Sin as they get launched into there. And they're probably going to fall through a gap and die. No, they survived. Not the same for everyone else though, other people are falling to their doom. Some people are getting bounced over nicely. Steve! Go on! No, Steve! Nope, some people are miles ahead. Chase is ahead. Chase is leading the chase. So yeah, I had a player in his name there. I'm clever that way. So Chase is going to get bumped down to here. Can he survive this tunnel of doom with scary laser thingies and bumpy things to fucking do that to you? Sideways Dutchman will follow you instead until you go sideways, of course. Sideways is going straight ahead like an arrow. Fantastic stuff. Let's see how well this goes. Bjorn, you're dead. You can go back to sleep. I can confirm Bjorn's marble didn't make it, so Bjorn, enjoy your sleep. There's no more pressure on Bjorn to try and win marbles, at least of this course. But right now we're following Sideways Dutchman. We have some marbles left alive, but we don't have a whole lot of marbles left. Can Sideways Dutchman land in the middle here and get launched up? Good stuff. Oh, for God, they got bumped out. Dapper Dragon, 3D Das, we're both following you. Well, you didn't do well, and now, for God's sake. Dreamlands TV. For God's sake. Gordon Flower is pointing at Derek. Okay, you've got a chance. Where's Emma? Emma's not far behind. Gordon's in the middle there still, waiting to get... Oh, for God's sake. Well, I guess we're going to be watching Gordon... No, for God's sake. Ah, balls. Aggie up. Aggie up. We're cursed. That one... We're just cursed for that one. How much further is there to go? Like, you know, if we... Hang on. Like, how far away from the finish? Right, I'm just quite seeing, of course, you know, ignore the big massive thing on the screen saying winner. Nobody fucking won, apart from the course. So we go there. So we're actually not far from the finish, I think, because we get through the tunnel and then we get thrown down here and then we go up the stairs and then we get landed at middle thing. So the end is essentially once we get to this bit here. And if we survive this little launch up and getting through here, we need to get over one of these... Well, what happens here? Well, I guess really all three of them are okay, but you want to get through, you know, any of them. And those two lead down here, the other two ones, but the middle one's probably the best one. And you go through here, and can you follow the edges? You can get electrocuted and all that shit. And then you hit this thing, and then you've got to... Oh, for God's sake. We're not far away from the finish, but sadly we just couldn't get it. So yeah, we did not have any luck on our side today when it came to the marbles. We tried 3 separate courses, and we got our arses kicked in all fucking 3 of them. But it is what it is, I guess, and nothing we can do. Bugged marbles mechanics and all that jazz. Mind you, the more marbles we have, the better chance we have of trying to get at least one to finish. So the more, the merrier. You know, I'm just saying, the more marbles we have, the more we increase our odds to try and get one of these marbles to get to the finish line. Warren's asking, did we win bingo? We did indeed. We were victorious in bingo. We crushed it. You know, absolutely destroyed it, you know. So all was well. Phil is currently sitting on $59 in case anyone was curious. Just thought I can't wait to see what Phil's current total was. 59 buckaroos. I can imagine the begging is going to be off the charts. For now, until the next couple of hours, you know, because yeah, that's what Phil is. I'm going to wrap things up there though, I think. Is Broside still alive, by the way? He is, you know, guys. I'm going to redirect you guys to Broside Phil stream because he's watching Phil right now. He's enduring Phil Burnell right now live, so I'm going to redirect you guys to good old Broside Phil. But I am going to wrap things up there myself, okay? Thank you for joining me for some robust bingo antics and all that jazz. I certainly hope you all had a good time. I hope you enjoyed a good week as well. Hope you've had a fun grand time and I hope you have some good robust plans for the weekend. Look at all these cute little otters having a nap in the hole together. Aren't they so goddamn cute? In case you're wondering why I'm using this otter cam, the other otter cam was being cleaned out. I don't know if it's finished yet. Are they back? They are back. Good. Yeah, every wee few days or whatever, they kind of empty the water, they clean the tank and all that shit, so it's just empty, so there's no otters, you know. That was happening earlier on, but it's been filled up since then, and the otters are back in their rightful place, having a grand old time in the clean water. Grand stuff indeed. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoy your weekend, hope you enjoy your rest of your Friday, enjoy your Saturday as well. I will return on Sunday for some more robust bingo antics and all that jazz. I'm going to end how I always end though, by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. And remember guys, I'll redirect the stream to Bro's Sidefill stream, so make sure you say hello and give him a wee like, you know, a shit and enjoy the other most detractor content that he creates as well. But yeah, I hope you all have a good weekend. See you on Sunday for some more bingo, but until then, have a good one and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.